them funds, I'm killing the mic just like I ran the jewels. And y'all gonna get done up front, knowing that kid with an attitude. But you can't really blame this motherfucker for what he had to do. I'm about that cash flipping, I'm getting it on and off the market. Not about that VIP, not me, not never been a fan of carpets. All about that RIP for all of my Jesus gone departed. All about that business, what I started, I'm about that.
Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we not ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we not ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
Nothing about it, wanna man, I can bring the drama. But it ain't by chance, I'm fucking rapping, you don't want a problem. Made a little cash in the back end, but still rapping, call me starving. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna ask who the man is, hope I'm gonna be like, beg your pardon. I'm about that.
Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we not ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we not ready. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
It's a Tuesday edition of the YSN Power Hour. DJ Oakley with you in the flesh. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, sports are back. And if you're not excited for that, just keep on tuning right down the dial because right here, it is all ups, all aces, all just thumbs up. We're ready to go here. We're excited on the other side of the desk. Right now, it is the pride of Canfield, Ohio, representing in, it doesn't get better than this. You've got Richie Giuliano and you've got Quinn Pushkar, neighbors in real life and on Fantasy Island. These guys literally could have carpooled but decided not to for some reason. They're trying to hurt the environment. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here, of course, as always.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It is fair. I mean, how
I don't have the
can you
pleasure
throw-
of riding in the Stang, so
No,
I don't get the invite on
what's that all about, Quinn? You got to let him ride in the Stang.
He leaves before I do.
How did you get here before he did?
I had to stop at the bank,
Oh,
so yeah.
big money Richie over there. Uses the
Cashing
bank.
checks.
Fancy man. Using banks. Guys, we got a jam-packed show for you as always. Tristan will join us a little bit later. Made a purchase today, it sounds like. So he's got his car, so we'll be excited to grill him on that. Breaking news in the local sports world as the, I guess now former head football coach of Western Reserve, David Brock, steps down, citing personal reasons for stepping away. And I think we can all understand nothing comes between anything and family, right? So we hope that all is well with Coach Rock, a former defensive guru at South Range, outstanding player, outstanding coach, one that I'm sure Western Reserve is really looking forward to. And you know, sometimes you just have to make those tough decisions, and you got to credit him for being able to stand up and look for the best for those kids. Had a chance to talk to him for about 10 minutes, and he said, I feel really bad for the kids in the situation that they're in now. But there's certain things personally that I've got to take care of. So thoughts and prayers are with Coach Rock and what he's going through. And you hope that, guys, quickly you can make an adjustment if you're Western Reserve and find somebody to fill that spot. If you're in a position, the athletic director out there or the school board, what you've been through so much in the last 6 months. What are you looking for to kind of take the heat off of what's happened and put the light back on your program as it is a very good program?
Honestly, I think the first thing you need to look for is a new head coach, and quickly, because it's the middle of the summer after the coronavirus comes to a halt. I think that's when the practices, the two-a-days start coming back in, and without a head coach and your players, especially the younger ones, they have no leadership and no guidance. So I think the first thing they have to look for is a head coach, and I think someone with experience during this time is the biggest part.
Is this a situation where you can just hire an interim right now and just kind of put a Band-Aid on it and then worry about it later and see how things shake out this season? Or is this something you're going to go all in on if you find the right guy and essentially, you know, make another legacy at Western Reserve?
I think maybe during the summer you could put an interim in there just so they get their workouts in, just so they start getting back into football shape. But once that season rolls around, I don't know. I think an interim coach just for 1 year is tough, personally, at the high school football level, and I think they need to find somebody that's committed to run this program.
I think it's a situation where, I mean, you're short notice, naturally. You have the entire summer. However, this is a chance for them to take a flyer on somebody, an outlier that they can say, okay, well, you got 1 year to put it together. Let's see what you can do. And if it all goes well, fantastic. We found our guy. And if it doesn't, no harm done. We, wash our hands of it. And at the end of the year, and we go our separate ways. I actually think Western Reserve's in a good situation to do something like that. I think if they try to create and find the guy that's going to take them the next 10 years, 15 years, as their previous coach did, I think they are probably going to be – it's going to be a short list for that. You know what I mean? There's not going to be a whole lot of guys that are out of work right now that are going to be able to give them what they're looking for. But, like I said, it's a chance to take a flyer on some young talent. And there's a lot of young talent around these parts. You look at Austintown Fitch. You look at, Coach Rock was one of them. And you look at – this can't deter you from pointing the finger and saying, we still want a young, determined coach that wants to prove himself here as a Blue Devil.
I think Western Reserve personally is in one of the best situations they can be, because even if they do have a tough losing season, you can blame it on this situation right here and the coronavirus and not having enough time to prepare.
Well, there's some good teams in that conference as well. Don't forget there's a team that went to the state championship just sitting there, chomping at the bit to get back to that state championship as well. So it's going to be a tough situation for a few weeks, but I think Western Reserve's strong and they'll get over it. And obviously Coach Rock's strong and he'll be able to move on as well. So we hope the best for all the parties in the situation. And obviously you can stay tuned to YSN and kudos to Dana Ballish for breaking the news this morning. Fantastic job. Often copied and never given his true due. So hats off to Dana and our partners over at Channel 21 WFMJ for breaking that this morning. Professional courtesy. That's all I'm going to throw out there. Is if you're going to copy the guy, at least give him the opportunity to have the credit. So here's a question I saw that I want to pose to you guys, and you can noodle on this a little bit. We'll catch it in the next segment. But I saw a question, and I thought this was perfect for this show because it is the show about nothing. If you had a 24-hour period and someone was going to give you $1 million to watch one movie for 24 hours straight, and you had to do it, what would that movie be and why? And I kind of fed you guys earlier, so I'm not going to give you as much time as you think. But think about that, and then on the flip side of that, what is a movie that you couldn't watch for 24 hours and nobody could pay you enough? Like, there's got to be a movie that's so bad that you're like, I can't do it, not going to do it, no chance. Like, I'm talking like Jeff Bezos money, Elon Musk money. Like, you could have your own spaceship. So that's what we're looking for. So both sides of the coin, and we'll get into some other stuff, including stuff out of the NBA. We got Major League Baseball we can talk about. What a absolute a mess doesn't even do it justice, what MLB is doing right now. Now they're looking at not even getting 50% of the games in.
Yep.
You're looking at, 72 games?
Yeah.
What is going on? Like, you've got...
I don't even think they're going to get 72.
At this point, they're pushing it.
Yeah.
They're pushing it. You got Conor McGregor, who is retired for the fourth time. I can hear Tristan. I don't know if he's... There he is. What are you doing over there?
I'm waiting.
Drinking Capri Suns.
Waiting until the segment.
He's waiting until the end of this segment.
Don't bring in my boy.
We're going to bring up Conor McGregor. We're going to talk about him. One of his biggest fans is going to be sitting in that middle seat, and we'll talk to Tristan about the heartache that is Conor McGregor. And then one of the things that I've always wondered, now that he's retired and he'll probably come back, but let's imagine he's retired forever. Is there someone in YSN that you'd love to see go one-on-one with Conor McGregor? We'll talk about that and more. You are on to the Power Hour on YSN. Be back right after this on your sports network.
21
Good evening,
News.
and thank you for joining us.
Let's get right to our top
More
story
experienced reporters,
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories
We'll look at
Baby
efforts
boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
around our
Good
valley
community in
afternoon.
Niles.
We are here in Youngstown, right up.
because you expect
Important for everyone. No place like home.
more local news.
In Mercer County
before
Court.
they become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the YSN Power Hour. Joining us now, of course, the legend of New Waterford, Mr. Tristan Reynolds. And guess what? My man's got a new ride. He's got a new whip. What are you riding now? We don't have to give the license plate or anything, but
I got a Chrysler 200. It's a grandma car.
is it? That's the same one Potesta has, is it?
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Oh, so it definitely is a grandma car.
What color?
Like cherry red.
There
Like
you
your
go.
shirt.
There we go.
Like
All
your
right.
shirt.
So you got to make sure you slow down on the highways.
I always
Red
go
gets
under the
tickets.
speed limit. I always go under the speed limit.
Why'd you
And-
look at me when you said that?
Well,
Because you drive a
one
Mustang,
of us at this
dick.
table, one of us at this table has a red Mustang, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but it isn't me. It's not Richie, and it's not Tristan. So, let's give it a good guess. I mean, do you get more tickets?
I mean, I'm probably going to get tickets regardless.
How many tickets do you have?
I've gotten 5.
What the
Just
heck?
in the
Holy
Mustang?
cow.
Well, 2. I had 2 of them. I had 2 Mustangs. 5 combined.
2
And,
Stangs.
and how long of a time span?
4 years.
4 years, 5 tickets.
Wow.
And Quinn's insurance is through the roof.
And you drove a Volvo.
Did you get any of the Volvo? No, it isn't because they think it's a soccer mom driving, just trying to get her kids to practice.
Whatever
Let 'em
works.
go.
Yeah, whatever works.
They picked that Mustang up from 3 miles away because he's driving like he's Michael Knight from Knight Rider. Yeah, you just press
is
that into
what
the
it is.
theme song.
A little
That
bit.
is pretty cool.
A little bit.
All right, Tristan's here. A big weekend of softball for you. You played from the butt crack of dawn until the twilight
We didn't finish till like 12.
at night.
Yes.
So the lights
have
were on
lights?
naturally.
They were on.
No lights.
I could not see the ball.
No. Where were you playing?
I played right, a little bit, a center, and then right. Then we played a lot of teams that hit backside, so I went to right. And I
So
was,
how exhausted were you?
Oh, I was trash. It was the worst weekend of softball I've ever played.
Really? Just offensively, defense, like, or
I
was it
hit,
just you were so
I hit
tired?
well, but like, oh my god, don't hit me in the ball. Don't hit me in the ball. I was bad, dude.
Were you doing the prayers out there saying, "Please don't hit me in the ball. Please don't hit me in the ball. Please."
I dropped 2.
Easy ones.
I had to turn around a couple. I had
Okay.
to chase the fence.
So they had you turned around a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay.
When
so
you
it
chase
wasn't-
the fence, it's a little bit harder.
So it wasn't like the DJ Oakley special. They pop it up in the air and it just bounces off my face mask.
Nah, I chased the fence twice.
Okay.
When you have to chase the fence, dude, I'm telling you, you're not catching those.
Was it a pop?
No.
No, it was short field.
It was like It was like 300. But,
Where was this at?
Parma, Nike Park.
Okay, Nike Park. Okay, so
We're hitting 44s though.
which fly?
They are rocks.
Yeah, they fly.
And then you trip bat on 44s. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
The leagues that we're accustomed to, it's like hitting a wet sock. Pretty much is the softball.
But I will say the Patriots would dominate in GSL.
You think?
In E? Absolutely.
Really?
In E, absolutely.
I'm not about to try it. I'll just be. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I saw your recruiting eyes come out. It ain't happening.
In E? Let's go.
Retired.
In E.
Retired.
Oh, you'll be good.
Just like your boy, Conor McGregor.
Don't.
Let's talk about this guy.
My
This is
boy.
your squad.
That's my boy.
Yeah. So, first question I want to ask: does he ever come back? Second question I'm gonna ask.
I got a pyramid on it.
Okay, let's go.
John Bone Jones. He said, "I'm done." Okay. Then who's that? Gamebred. How do you pronounce his name?
I have no idea. I'm not a fight fan.
Oh,
I know just the mainstream.
Jorge
fights.
Mazda. what the heck is?
Somebody
they're
out there knows what you're talking about.
They say they're gone, right? Then Connor, out of nowhere, says he retires. Is the UFC in trouble?
I don't know. I thought the UFC was better than ever because they have an island.
But
they fight island.
Yeah, but they just lost their 3 top fighters. They just lost 3. And Conor McGregor says he's out. But Conor is upset because he did not get the chance to fight Gaethje before Gaethje fought Khabib. But I understand the UFC's like, you didn't step in. Gaethje beat Ferguson.
This all sounds
like
really
Chinese.
childish. It's like childish.
It is childish. McGregor is childish, but that's my boy.
I think that the UFC has gotten too big. They've scaled too quickly, and it's too big, and there's too many parties involved. So now everybody thinks that they deserve a championship. But they all have that mentality, right? They all have, I beat this guy, and he lost to this guy, so I deserve to fight this guy for the championship. Like, you're 1-0.
But everything runs through one person, though, right?
What, Dana?
No, I'm talking like your weight. Like everything runs through.
Yeah, but the UFC sits there and they try to dictate, for good reason, what is going to be a good fight, who's going to fight, why they're going to fight. You know, you have to go through this guy. It's like when Munson called me out for the 40-yard dash. Like,
That's exactly it, though.
Here's the thing.
No, there's a pedestal. You got to go here.
Yeah,
here,
you got to climb the ladder. You can't just go straight to the top and then get knocked down and be like, well, at least I had my shot. Like, no, because you're going to wear out your champion. That's what will happen. Which we found out quickly, for those of you who don't know. Paul Munson, all that trash talk, ran a 6'5", 40.
Wait, you beat him?
6'5". No,
he didn't run it.
No, he sent me a thing. Coincidentally, there's
6'5",
there's no
Munson.
video evidence.
Munson, you're done.
But he still wants to talk trash on Quinn, which
Hang up them Forrest Gump bracelets. You're done.
I understand because Quinn never finished the race, so there's no official time. Like, the clock is still going on Quinn. Like, it's at 2 weeks and rolling.
He'll forever run.
YSN colleagues, the only one that will ever come close to me is probably Oakley.
Well, we have a guy out in Hubbard. That would be a good race.
I'll race him.
All right, so we'll put Jamie Thompson. Jamie, I know you're out there watching.
I want it on the track, though. I want it on the track.
No, you're going to have it on the turf with
Track.
everybody else.
I want it on the track.
Or you can have it on the turf, or you can have it in the parking lot. Those are your 2 venues.
I like the track.
So, no, the track's not an option. We're not track stars.
Parking lot.
The parking lot is a legit option.
So we're not track stars. We're hood stars. Let's go.
That's it. We're going straight to the outside. I mean, because reality was
Watch the potholes.
Trey,
just
Trey,
watch
had
the potholes.
Trey had a rough time. Trey had his own mom making fun of him on social media.
Really?
Which was tough. Called him a turtle.
I
Are
would
you
dust Trey.
serious?
You would dust Trey.
After watching that, I would dust him.
You would dust Trey.
I thought he was going to be faster than that. To
So
be
did I.
honest.
I think
So did
he's
I.
got that inner pitcher.
Yeah.
Pitchers are never fast. They're just not.
I mean, he probably hasn't ran like that in forever anyway.
No, he's got the heavy
Honestly,
feet.
Never
Yeah.
You know I got straight wheels, though.
I've never
They're
seen
a
you
little
run.
deflated. They're a little
I
deflated.
mean, you got the nice shoes, so
I think
you got to back it up.
I think if Trey trained, he would be able to be a little bit faster than 5'7".
I will say this. because
5'6".
I played with Oakley for a while. In this office, right now, never seen you run. Closest to me is probably Oak. I've seen him run. I don't know. He might be you.
Maybe. I haven't
He's
ran in
pretty
a while.
quick, dude.
What do you think your time would be? Well, here's the other thing.
I don't even know.
the GOAT, Ron Potesta, running on Friday
He matched me
at
to a
10:30.
dodgeball. He like we went
10:30.
to pick up the
I
dodgeball.
won't
at
be
the same
late
time.
for that one.
Anthony says you're just making up words. I don't know what he's referring to. He said you're just making up words.
What, like Shamamo?
I have no idea.
Shabambo? What does that mean?
Whatever.
I joined a little late on the social media side, so I have no idea what he's referring to. Anthony, go ahead and throw it out there. What you're looking, what words Tristan is creating. But I think not to take anything away from Richie, but I think Richie probably comes in about.
I think you beat Richie.
5'6".
I think you beat him.
Good
You
guess.
beat Trey.
I think you beat Trey
I hope
too.
I beat Trey.
The title comes from me and Yoakley. That's
Wasn't good.
the
I mean,
title-
I got to run one first.
Oh, are you gonna be like? But
I think the title comes from me and Yoke. To be honest.
Well, that's why I'm not racing you. The title's not
He
coming
had the
off my
wheels.
desk.
He used to have wheels.
I used to.
He used to.
Then you had 100 popsicles.
Yeah.
And everything changed.
So I started eating.
I will race Yoke if it's for the title.
Steve
it.
Leslie saying, can we take out a life insurance policy on Poe? Yeah, we can probably. We're gonna have to because Poe's already told me, and he ran. I don't know what it is from the back of the studio to the front of the studio, but Poe ran
Right into the subway.
3 cookies. What he did was he did these like little chops from my desk to your desk, Quinn, and
I heard him. I didn't want to turn around. I was scared.
It was like.
Well, that's probably what 40 yards from the door to the Family
You
Dollar.
ever see Jurassic Park where it's like you're watching the water? It's like.
It's
And it's like,
like
holy
that.
shit, Potesta's out there running a 40.
I just want to see, like he said, he'll be happy if it's under 7, sub 7. I'm not sure it happens.
Well, didn't Anthony get like a 7?
17. 17.04. And he's in a wheelchair in a pothole infested parking lot.
That'd
Yeah,
be
he
a
had
good
to
race.
race all around him. I mean,
Yeah.
he was going like side to side.
He was doing Tokyo Drift like around potholes.
Like, hey man, I give him all the credit. I still Potesta.
Not a chance.
7.
You ate man.
I'm gonna say 7-3.
You ate too many Pizza Joe's wings,
Say
man.
8.
7-8. What's your call?
High 7.
Anthony beats him.
Anthony beats him. He's gonna be post 17.
He might.
You'd have to
He
fall
might
on Quinn
fall
for
down.
that. To happen.
Hey, Poe might fall down. Like,
I'll take Hart. I'll take Hart. Wait.
all right, so you're gonna say 1704 up.
Oh heck yeah.
Okay, and yours?
I'll go like 7-5.
7-5. Okay, so nobody's got
I'm
him
taking
going
Hart.
under
I'm
7.
taking Hart. Wait.
No.
So then the question becomes: is it Paul or Poe?
Paul.
Oh
It's
my
gotta be
gosh.
Paul.
Paul did a 6.5.
Oh yeah, then Paul's got him.
Now
beat.
he claims a 6.3 in there, but it was 6.5, 6.49, and 6.3.
Well, anything under 7, I think he wins.
I'd agree, unless he falls down.
Unless he falls.
I think when Paul ran that 6.3, I think he held the timer himself and started it late.
It doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't.
trash.
We caught-
That is trash.
If you guys are familiar with the MLO
I
Bros,
run a 4.8. Let's go. I want Yoke though.
4.8.
4.8, jeez.
I'm gonna have to trip him. Luke Schuster, part of the MLO Bros, a friend of the show, a sponsor of the show, saying sign him up. He wants Schuster versus Munson.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking Schuster all day.
Can I get someone? Can
100%
someone comment and like challenge me?
No,
Besides-
everybody knows you're fast.
Yeah,
Nobody
everybody knows
wants
you're
to play with
fast.
you.
Like, there's no fat guys getting off the couch saying, "I want to challenge Tristan." It just doesn't work that way.
Let's just take on the athletes.
Like,
YSN
you're like the
I'll take on the
California
YSN
kid.
athletes. I'll take them all.
I would
Who's
say
the dude that's ran a 4.4?
I'd
I
like
want
to
him
see you
on
run
a track.
You run against Peanut.
Look, anyone on a track.
I would like to see you run against Jamie Thompson, who is our voice of Hubbard, and he is the all-time stolen base leader for the
Put him on
Eagles.
track now.
We're putting him on the field where you're going to be,
We're
or in
doing
the parking
track.
lot.
We're doing track.
We haven't unlocked the track yet. This is like we're playing Nintendo, and we have to unlock the events as we go.
What's his name?
His name's Jamie.
You want no smoke.
I think that would be the best race of all of them. I really do. I think you and Jamie, it would be
Two
sub
athletic
5.
people.
Two sub 5. Like, we'd actually take it serious.
Jamie, I don't know who you are, but you want no smoke.
I want to see Cadvan versus Quinn.
Oh, I got Quinn.
You say Cadvan can't take it?
No.
I say Cadvan wins.
I say Quinn wins every day of the week.
Cadvan wins because I'm not running anymore. I'm done running.
See, you got to get back in.
Can you just have confidence in
I'm
yourself?
done running.
I just out here.
We're gonna put it this way. We're gonna put it this way. If you miss another week from a blog or a vlog,
I didn't
you're
miss
running,
a week. You
have
you told me I missed a week. I didn't miss a week.
2 weeks ago, you missed a week when we ran.
Oh, well, because I had to run. I had to prep myself. Mentally prepare myself.
What? Yeah. How did you prepare? You didn't even bring shoes.
Mentally prepared.
And you showed up 10 minutes late.
I've watched this dude.
5.
We went to the gym years and years and years. I've watched this guy out here just like literally like singing because he doesn't think anyone can hear him because he wears his big ass headphones. I'll tell you right now, Yoke prepares, bro.
I know he does.
What did you do?
I showed up.
okay. But then, true by true.
I did get nervous. I'll say it again.
It'd be the same thing if I raced Cadvan. I'd show up.
Oh, Cadman's in here now.
but I
Listen,
would.
I saw Quinn's first attempt. Very unathletic.
Take him on,
Is what
Quinn.
it is.
Take him on, Quinn.
Chris, would you be willing to
not
run the
running.
40?
I'm not running.
Cadman's got time on his hands now.
I'm not
He
running.
can train.
I'm done running.
I'll race with all three.
Done running.
Smoky.
I'm done running.
Tristan is dying for a race.
He wants
I
to
want
get
to
out.
race.
dying.
But
Maybe-
I want a good race. I don't want someone I'm gonna smoke.
I just want to get you out there and get your time.
You
gotta
gotta
do
get
the
a time first.
Yeah, because we're doing time trials.
I don't
Because
want- I
I'm
don't
not
want
going to
a
put
ti-
you against Munson
I don't want a
or
time
Poe.
trial. I just want the best there is. I don't want a time trial. I
We'll
want
get
the-
Jamie down here. We'll get Jamie. We'll have Anthony tag Jamie on Twitter and tell him to tune in right now. And you guys, at some point we're going to be able to. Jamie, call in. We have a call-in show.
Yeah, come on. I'm
I
telling
always
you right
forget.
now, I don't lose.
Jamie, call in 330-886-0813. And if you're out there and you want a piece of someone at YSN, the 40-yard dash challenge is in existence. Call out whoever you want, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
I don't lose.
Turf or parking lot? Your choice. Where are we going to go? We're going to McGregor. Is there anybody in YSN that could take Conor McGregor for a round?
I can take McGregor for a round.
A round.
Yes, a round.
3
Yes.
minute?
Yes. I know his you know his left is actually registered. It's like as a weapon.
What?
Look it up on the internet right now. It's registered. It's a deadly weapon.
What
Is that even legal?
I guess. Like, you
Yeah.
think Mike Tyson would be on that?
I've never even heard of that before.
I'm sure Tyson is.
Would you?
Look it up.
McGregor is. Tyson has
But
to
here's the
be.
thing,
Look it up.
McGregor, you ain't touching me.
You can't run. Like, you can't run from McGregor.
Oh, absolutely I can.
He will find you.
He's gonna get a flying kick.
I,
To
the whole octagon.
You-
I get the whole octagon, right?
Yeah.
You ain't touching
But
me.
you only have so many sides to
You're
run.
not touching me.
Like, it's not like there's trees
He's
that
not
you can
touching
hide
me.
behind.
And he's dealt with people who run away from him before, so it's nothing he's never
He's
seen.
not touching me. I can do a whole round.
Again, if you have never seen Tristan fight, go on to YouTube on the Rough and Rowdy 5 in Youngstown, Ohio, and you can watch it. I forget the timestamp where we need to go.
We're trying to. I don't know. We're trying to bring it back to Kelly, Jamie, Chris, the promoter. Let's go.
I think we can make it happen.
I got Chris's number.
We'll get Kelly in here and say what you have to do.
All right, let's bring Chris too. I got his number.
Chris
too.
who?
The promoter for Rough and Rowdy. He's the one who gets the fighters.
Oh, I had no idea who Chris was. No idea.
Got
Is
his
he on
number.
camera?
Huh?
Ever? Is this dude ever on camera?
No, he's a promoter.
Okay.
I got him now.
All right. Tell him, bring Rough and Rowdy. That's probably a barstool decision, you got to imagine.
No, he's on his own. I think.
What?
I think he does he does his own thing, and then he brings them in.
Really?
Yeah, I,
I
think
thought
so.
they brought in everybody.
I thought they said we want to go to Youngstown,
Yeah.
Ohio.
I think it's like a connection though.
Okay.
Chris does his own thing.
Whatever it takes. I just want to see you in that ring with the shiny navy blue trunks with the red trim with YSN around it.
I will not lose this time.
And he will have his pants will be a ton looser than they were last time. He won't have bike shorts on. Correct?
I'm swinging, bitch. Let's go.
Swing it. What was the game plan for the first fight?
Run around.
Run around. Tire out the cowboy.
I was way too athletic, but it didn't work.
How many punches would it take for Conor McGregor to knock you out?
One, but he ain't gonna touch me.
One left.
Yeah, from the left.
But he ain't gonna touch me.
But what if he did touch? Like, what if he caught you? What would be the first thing that was going through your
If
mind?
he like slipped and hit me in the head, I'd be like, even though I know he can knock me out, I'd be like, yeah, you're a pussy.
Oh, jeez, oh man. We don't have the bleep button. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I would just say, no. You can't get me.
Could you knock him out?
Probably.
Conor McGregor, you're being called out. I mean, this is just plain and simple. Like, I wouldn't want to fight the guy. But, like...
I do, though.
Like, what fires you up? Like, what would fire you up to actually fight this guy? Or could you just lock it in?
I love Conor. But he, is, here. He tests everyone. No one wants to test him. You know what I mean? No one wants that. I do.
How long would it take for you to train to fight Conor McGregor?
About a week.
A week?
3 years.
A week?
Maybe forever.
Like, I would say the correct answer is 42 years, so you can fight a geriatric Conor McGregor.
You give me 2 months. Let me get with Kelly. I got you.
So you'll have the boxing part of it. What about the wrestling and the...
Do you want to do boxing or MMA?
No, I definitely want MMA.
Oh shit. Yeah, give me about a week.
A week?
Yeah.
So what if it's boxing?
I'm gonna wrap you in bubble wrap so you don't.
24 hours.
It's gonna be like Little Giants. Little kid comes in with bubble wrap.
Conor, let's go.
Conor, help us, God! A week to get ready to fight Conor McGregor in MMA. So boxing would be what? A day?
24 hours.
Oh my gosh! You're insane.
It depends on what his
let's go.
tactic is. If his tactic is just to run away, then yeah, a week will be fine.
I'm just gonna tackle his bitch ass.
What happens when he gets on top of you and then just pummel
He ain't
you?
gonna get on. I'm tackling him.
He's a world champion.
Yeah. Ooh. Habib texted me yesterday. Told me what to do.
Can I see that text? Or are you gonna Tom Brady me and say I burned my phone? I broke my phone. All right, Quinn. How long could you last with Conor McGregor?
None. Never. I wouldn't even get in there. I wouldn't even show up.
All right, you have to fight. How long would you last?
First time he hit me, I'd be done.
No.
I wouldn't even come close.
You see that spot? You're soft. You gotta tell him.
I'm not stupid.
You're
I'm not gonna get in that ring.
Well,
I'm not getting in that ring.
let's not get crazy and say we're not stupid.
I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
We're all stupid.
Not that stupid.
All right, Rich. How long do you last?
I give myself 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Would you put up a fight for 30 seconds?
Yeah, I'd try.
It's going round 2 for me. I'm
But
telling
I
you right now.
definitely get knocked out.
Would you go full bore and just go right at him, or would you be the
No.
guy that steps back?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Nope.
Well, if I go at him, he knows how to attack me. I mean,
Nope.
You go back, he knows how to
Nope.
attack you.
I'm going
Yeah, he
round
knows
2.
how to attack either way. I'm dead.
I would go one
I'm not no cowboy. I'm going round 2. I'm
I
telling you
would
right
go.
now. And I'll
would
take
go
cowboy in right now too.
one shot Superman punch, and if that didn't hit,
You go like this, and then he come in and hit you simultaneously.
and that's fine. I'm willing to go out with a bang, right? If I'm going down, I am going down swinging. So I'm gonna go fire as soon as let's get it on. I'm going Superman punch, and if I miss,
And
I'm
Yoakley's
done.
down.
Yep, he's dead.
I'm pulling Mike Tyson. I'm biting his ear off.
Oh my!
I'm telling you right now, he's
Gonna get
not taking me in the first round. He is not.
He's gonna come out of the ring with handcuffs
Conor,
behind
you're
his
not
back.
taking me in the first round. I don't care.
Bring a baseball bat over.
I'll just
Tristan-
put number 12 in the corner. He'll
Tristan's
chase
gonna
him.
fight like it's a like this is what was that, the celebrity death match? That's how you're gonna fight him. He's putty. I don't know, man. I know
will make
you're-
it out of the first round.
Wait a minute.
How
wait a
long
minute.
are rounds?
I don't want to bring this
Yeah, how
up
long
because
is
I
a
don't want to hurt your ego. When you fought Jordy, how long did it go? On the green.
I was looking away, but he knocked me out. But hey, guess what? Connor, I'm not looking away. I'm coming at your throat, bro.
Can you tell that story? For those who don't know, Tristan has an older brother named Jordy, who is a police officer, a great police officer, a great human
you
being.
better call, little punk ass.
And they got into a little tussle. Tristan had a couple.
I got
too
knocked
many.
out on the 18th green.
On the 18th green.
So
Right in front of the clubhouse.
Walk us. And everybody left. Who left him out on the green? Tell the story.
Here's the thing.
How did it start? And then what happened? And then the aftermath. Please.
I said, you can make this putt. Doesn't matter, pussy. We're going to win. You punched me. You knocked me out. My friends left. I woke up. There was no one there. I drove the cart back. Got back to the car. Jordan was there. I said, you still want to fight me? That was it, man. I'm telling you, that was it.
You make the putt, you know?
We lost. I guess we lost.
My favorite part of the whole story is I woke up, nobody was there. Not even his teammates were there. They're gone.
Doesn't matter though.
He wakes up all here, 4!
Doesn't matter though. I'm still. I'll go toe to toe with Mike Tyson.
I woke up.
I'll go toe to everybody though. I'm telling you that right now.
The fact that I woke up, nobody was there. Got in a golf cart, drove into the parking lot, put my stuff away. Asked Jordan if he wanted to fight.
That's it though. Because I'm never going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best thing about Tristan, and we've been face to face before. The best thing about him is the smack talk that he brings. Because in the most serious of situations, like if you're gonna throw down, if you're gonna throw hands, he always has this way of talking so much smack that you just start laughing. And he doesn't laugh. Like, he is there. He just takes you out of your zone. Like, it was not... You still want to fight? Lights out. Like, he's woozy. He doesn't have legs anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm like wandering back to the car like this. I'm like, oh, well, you guys, that's it? That's it? You pussy?
I can't.
That's
say
why
that.
I'll go 2 rounds of Connor. I'm telling you, but that's why I will go 2 rounds of Connor.
You'll have to take a shot of Jaeger or something before, because
No,
otherwise-
absolutely not. I'm just kind of running around trying to knee him in the balls.
Jeez, oh man. So you're looking for like a bar fight?
You know, you punch some old guy in the face, but Connor, I still love you.
Are you drunk right now?
Not yet.
All right. So, is there anybody that you think can take McGregor
Me.
outside of Tristan 1 round or longer here at YSN?
No.
No.
If I got to pick somebody, it'd probably be DJ because he got the same mindset as me.
I would say Thorny. I think Thorny might be
yeah.
able to go. Because Thorny's from the mean streets,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's a big dude. And it's going to take
true.
McGregor.
Maybe.
What about Munson?
No.
Oh, hell no.
No
Munson,
shot.
you got to kick them Forrest Gump bracelets off.
What about... Who else could we...
Poe.
Poe,
Poe
maybe.
versus... Wow.
He might eat him.
Poe versus...
He might
wow.
eat Connor.
Gosh. That would be tough. That would be... Because Poe wouldn't last around. It would be how many punches does he last?
He just sit there yelling.
McGregor might laugh at him though. Like if he just shows up.
You know, he'd drop. You know the line he would drop. Who the F are you?
Yeah.
So it would certainly be interesting.
I think we need to bring Kelly in. Kelly comes in.
How long would Kelly last? You think Kelly would do it?
Kelly would knock him out.
You think Kelly would knock him out?
Yeah, absolutely. In a boxing match?
I don't know about that.
Not MMA, but in a boxing.
I'm gonna text him at the break and see what he think the outcome would be.
He would knock McGregor out, dude. But I love McGregor. But
Kelly throws some haymakers. Those things.
Kelly in his prime would
those
stand a
heavy
good
hands.
chance.
hey, let's go to
don't know about
Rough
now.
and Rowdy because Kelly's about to train me. Let's go. I'll go.
Have him call in. Yeah, I don't see anybody that lasts over a round.
No.
I don't even think. I love you, brother, but I think you don't go 2.
2 rounds.
No, I think he would hear you say this, and he would.
Thorny has the best chance.
Thorny would, because
He has the best chance.
Thorny's taking shots. He's taking body shots.
He's just big.
and
just
he's
a big
throwing
dude.
haymakers.
I'll
He's
bite
a big
zero
dude.
off.
He's got the power.
Stop saying you'll bite people's ears off.
I'll bite his ear off. No, it worked for Mike Tyson, didn't
You
it?
got to get close enough to do that.
Did
No, 'cause
Tyson?
I think he still lost
Yeah,
that
he lost
fight.
that fight.
Doesn't matter.
Tyson's
It
still
doesn't
won.
matter. I'm not trying to win, but I will bite someone's ear off.
That's why I have these headphones on right now. I don't want them biting my ear off.
I don't blame you.
I got cover.
He's eyeing up Quinn over there. He's got to
Quinn,
get past
you
the
better get
beard.
some protection out
That's
there.
fine. Take one for the team.
Would you rather take a punch from Kelly Pavlik, Mike Tyson, or Conor McGregor?
Connor's left.
You got to take one.
Connor's left is registered.
I'm
Okay.
taking one from Kelly.
Why? There's no chance.
There's no chance from any of them, but I have better.
I
chance
saw a
from
video-
Kelly.
Tyson's still.
Hey,
Tyson?
I took Alan. I
No
saw him.
shot.
Alan from The Hangover.
Yeah.
He took it and woke up. Mike Tyson, you soft. I'll go McGregor. I can't take that. But guess what? That's what I'm saying. I'm out in 2. Kelly, you can hit me all the way you want, dude, but still train me. But
Kelly's throwing the biggest haymaker. I saw him hit.
Ooh,
You know those.
dude, you don't want that
Tyson?
right. You don't want that right.
Tyson's old though.
Have you seen those
seen it?
videos?
Did you
Have
see
you
Alan
seen
from The
it?
Hangover
Tyson
wake
still
up?
has it. Yeah,
Alan
he's
from
still
The
got his
Hangover
ass
woke
knocked
up.
out. You get knocked out, you're waking up.
It doesn't matter if it's a movie.
It's a movie. Alan from The Hangover woke up. He didn't really hit him.
No, he sucked the shit out of him, dude.
No. Kelly. I'm taking one from Kelly.
I'm not. There's
As
no
soon as
chance.
he John said, dun-dun, whack!
I mean, I might take one from Tyson just to meet Tyson.
Tyson's got tigers.
He still has that house out, that mansion out in Warren, right?
No, that's Southington.
Southington.
They turned it into a church. He sold it.
Oh, okay.
Did he end up selling it? Or does he still own it?
Yes, Quinn. I was there recently. If you
Alright,
just
bro.
didn't interrupt me.
Is it a church? You said?
It's a church.
Did you go to the church?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
It has a pool in there.
Did you go to the church for the
Or
church
had a
things, or did you
pool,
go
at
because it was
least.
Tyson's house? Because I would go
Next
for Tyson's house.
Next
I'm not
question.
gonna lie.
They got 4 basketball courts there.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And a tennis court.
Very cool.
Where's this at?
Southington.
Southington.
When we come back, more talk about if any of us can take a punch from Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor, or the GOAT Kelly Pavlik. We'll also dip into our original question. If you have 24 hours and they're going to give you $1 million, what movie could you watch on loop for 24 hours straight, and what movie could you not? We'll have all that and more. We're taking your calls on the YSN hotline, 330-886-0813. Who would you want to take a punch from out of those 3 people? We'll find out after this on the YSN Power Hour.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com. Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air,
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
online,
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
on social media, and on our app.
Day in the showers, I'm keeping my eye on in parts of Columbiana County.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN. Hey, and welcome back to the YSN Power Hour. DJ Yoakley, Richie Giuliano, Tristan Reynolds, and of course, the legendary man in the corner. It is Quinn Pushkar. Before the break, we asked you, would you rather take a punch from Tyson, from Kelly Pavlik, or from Conor McGregor? Let's hear those answers.
Kelly
Richie,
Pavlik.
You want Pavlik?
Oh yeah.
You said Tyson.
I'll take Tyson's. And I said it before. I'll put a mouthpiece in. Give me a diaper. I'll take it. Kelly, I'm trying to get back in Rough and Rowdy, so I hope you can train me. McGregor, want to fight you. So, there it is.
There's no definite answer at all three of those things you just said. I feel like the dude from Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison, where he's like,
I'm not taking a punch from
points.
McGregor or Kelly. I'll take one from Tyson.
Okay, so Tyson's your answer.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Give me a mouthpiece and a diaper.
A diaper. You got it.
I like the diaper
I'm
concept.
not trying to
You're
shit
taking
myself.
Pavlik.
Who's trying to shit themselves?
Well, technically you still do, but you just have a diaper on.
Get a collection.
Yeah, you get to keep it I'm gonna take Conor McGregor.
What?
I'm gonna take
His
Conor
left
McGregor.
is registered.
His left or right?
I don't care.
His left is
That
literally
left
registered.
that left is tough.
Here's my thing.
It's registered, bro.
That's fine. He can register. You know, so is a lemonade stand. It still doesn't mean that
No,
it's any better or
motherfuckers.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa. All right. So that was an accident. We apologize for that. So
They're not in the same category.
I think they are. I think that from that standpoint, you have a lighter guy that it's not going to kill me. You take one shot, you stand back up, right? He's knocked people out. I realize that. Mike Tyson, it's lights out. I mean, every single time. Kelly Pavlik, lights out. I've seen that in person. Lights out.
I've seen
I'm not talking a jab.
Kelly has a hard right. Mike has a hard right.
Kelly's got a hard left and a hard right.
But I guess I can get on board because McGregor hit Diaz with that left.
Yeah.
Then he got up. So.
They're also not on the out of
What's
shape
McGregor? Like
non-boxers.
160?
He fights at 145.
Okay, 145. So I'm going to take a punch from a dude that's 145 pounds.
But it's registered, though.
That's fine. So, I mean, I'm registered if we're talking about driver's license. Big deal. Like, it's registered. Like, I'm sure Mike Tyson can be registered. Kelly can be registered.
Absolutely.
You could be registered. Just go register it. It's like a $65 fee.
You don't want this right. You did nothing.
Jordy would take that right.
Jordan. Register that right, Jordan. On the 18th hole.
On the 18th. The best story of all, ever. Okay, so, one movie. Someone's going to give you $1 million to watch it for 24 hours straight. Is there a movie out there that you could do? There's TV series
Easy.
that I can do. Movies are tough. Richie, you got
Easy. Major League.
You could watch Major League for 24 hours?
I could watch it probably
First
for
or
3
second.
days.
I get on board with that.
First, second, or both.
The whole thing.
So what is it? You got to watch it probably
the third one's
15
terrible.
times straight in a row?
Yeah.
You could do it?
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite movie ever.
$1 million.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Okay. You got one?
Hardball.
You could watch that? That's
Hardball.
tough to watch once. Like, not from the, it's not a bad movie. It's just tough emotionally to watch that
Emotionally,
once.
yes.
You could do it
Yes, absolutely.
15 times.
Yes.
Quinn?
Glory Road or Coach Carter?
He
one.
goes basketball.
Could do 'em
Coach
both.
Carter's real good.
Could do 'em
I
both.
love Coach Carter.
Now, you got to stay awake, too, so it's got to excite you to some level.
See, that's why I like Major League.
I like
mean,
Glory Road,
it's
though. He
exciting,
said Glory Road.
You know?
I was going to say, like, the longer movies, like Lord of the
Titanic.
Rings. Titanic was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, if you want to
But it's
spend half
4
your day
hours
there.
long.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
you
saying.
Watch it
You
3
only got to
times.
watch it 3 times and you're good.
Yeah.
But it's so boring. Like, you know what the end's going to... I mean, the people that bought the ticket for the movie Titanic knew what the ending was.
Yeah.
Why? Like, there's no suspense at all.
There was
Like,
there was a
I wonder
hype
what's gonna
around it
happen.
'cause It was the first thing that came out with actual footage of the wreck.
when
When it came out,
yeah.
it was the
I
first
forgot
footage
about
that
part.
Titanic was ever seen.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Like, to me, it's not...
So you're
The
paying to
the
see
jewel,
that.
though, is actually...
I don't think they were saying... I
think
think there was
the
more of a paying to see
diamond or
Leonardo
whatever.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, that's actually true, though.
That
They
diamond,
dropped that.
I think that's based on the Hope Diamond, though, isn't it?
I don't know because I don't follow Titanic.
I was big into the Titanic.
Like the actual movie?
Like the history of the history of it. and
You
all
go
that.
into Quinn's bedroom right now and there's Titanic posters on the wall with
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hang in there, Quinn. It's gonna be okay. I don't know that I could watch something 15 times in a row.
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh boy, do we? Oh, we do. Hey, we got a caller on the YSN hotline. I think you're gonna know this guy. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, it's Anthony.
Hi, Anthony
here we
Hartwig.
go.
Yeah, I gotta answer to this movie thing because I think it's pretty easy.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, it's The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
The Patriot.
Great war movie. It's long enough that you don't have to watch it too long. I think it's about 2.5 hours, and I would love it. I'd watch that all day.
All right, Anthony, I'm going to challenge you because I know it's on, what is it, on Netflix right now? Or
It's on
Hulu?
Netflix.
Yeah,
too,
so go ahead and watch it for 24 hours and I'll give you $50.
All right, I'll do it. Let's do it.
Anthony's going to watch it, and I want updates. I want updates on, have Tom take pictures of you, social media-wise. We'll put it out there. and I want timestamps. I want you holding
All
your
right.
phone with the time visibly on it.
So now, wait, do I have to do it 24 hours straight? Or can I
Yes.
clock
24 hours.
24 hours straight.
24 hours straight.
That's sleep. I don't know if I can stay up for 24 hours.
Sleep deprivation.
If,
So-
you don't do it, then you don't do it.
Yeah, then you don't get the $50. But I'll give you $50 if you
I
can
don't
watch
know
the
if I-
Patriot for 24 hours straight.
All right, you have to give me a day off.
You got your day off right now.
Yeah, this is your day off.
How about you do it on? You start on Friday, and well, I guess you got tournaments on Saturday. So pick a day, and we'll do it, and we'll document it. See if Anthony can get the $50. We'll give you a $50 gift card to wherever you want to
All
watch
right.
the Patriot for 24 hours.
Challenge accepted.
With
All
Pizza
right.
Joe's, that's where you should go.
That's so. There we go. Anthony, you got anything else for us?
I would get punched by Kelly Pavlik.
Oh!
Whoa! What?
There we go.
That hurts me.
Out of the blue.
That hurts me. That hurts me.
Look at Ant.
I would take
saying,
Mike Tyson.
Ant says, "Oh wow, look at you,
And
Kelly." Why not the other two, if I can ask?
I feel like the other two are just like more decorated. I feel like the intimidation factor would be a lot bigger.
Kelly's a world champion. I think they're all decorated.
I stay away from face tattoos, so Mike Tyson, no.
So you wouldn't get punched from Andy from The Office.
No.
That's trash.
All right, so we know where Anthony's heart lies. If you get a face tattoo, he's staying the hell away from you. So, Ant, we appreciate you calling in. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, brother, on post show. And obviously, keep the nose of the grindstone. There's some softball stuff out there. I'm sure you're going to find it. More content tonight on YSNLive.com.
Yep, working on the blog right now.
All right, brother. We'll catch you later. Thank you very much for calling in.
Bye.
Anthony Hartwig, our Director of Content, Social Media for YSN. That kind of surprised me. Caught me off guard. He says he's going to take one from Kelly. Here's my. Honestly,
I'll take one from anyone.
No,
to be honest.
I wouldn't say someone that could actually do it. Like Kelly is in Columbiana right now, so if he hears this, sees this, and walks in, what are you gonna do? Like you're gonna need a diaper
Okay,
because
if Kelly gives you, here, Kelly, if you give YSN $1,000, you can punch me as hard as you want.
That's a company man. That's a company man right there.
Give me a mouthpiece. Punch me as hard as you want.
In a diaper.
Right to the jaw.
I put a
I'm
$500
no headgear, no nothing. Just give YSN $1,000. You can punch me as hard as you want.
That is a company man right there.
But please, someone be on site afterwards. I get a mouthpiece. You get $1,000.
Now, is it a fist or is it boxing glove?
If it's a fist, it's $2,000. If it's boxing gloves, it's $1,000. If it's a fist, it's straight $2,000. If it's boxing gloves,
it's a G. It's a G. Boxing gloves is a G. Fist is 2 Gs.
Yes.
Okay.
What would you do if Kelly walked in here right now with 2,000, slapped it on the table, and said, "Let's go"?
Slap happy. Let's go.
I think Tristan's feeling good right now. So
I honestly would take it.
God love
he
you,
would
buddy.
he would enjoy the nap. He would enjoy the nap.
He ain't napping me. I'll go 2 rounds of that clown.
Your
right now.
brother napped you on the 18th green. We've already
Wasn't expecting it.
Kelly, you can expect it. You could write it on a calendar. You can put it in your Google Sheets.
Hey Kelly, 1 round, like a minute, right?
3-minute rounds.
Yeah. No, like 1 minute for 3 rounds.
With
3
Kelly?
1-minute rounds.
I would make it.
No, you wouldn't.
Not a shot.
Oh, absolutely.
Not a chance.
I would tackle his bitch ass.
No, you wouldn't.
I love the confidence.
You've been around Kelly, right?
He's big.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I would take $1,000 though to get it hit right in the mouth.
How much do I give you out of that $1,000 for taking the punch?
Nothing. Just give me gear.
Deal.
Done.
Here.
I'll make the deal for
Give
you.
me that one.
That's fine. I'll
You
give
want the
I'll
red one?
Give it right off my back.
I'll give you a red one by the next segment.
Quinn will sign it for you.
Is there a movie, shifting gears, is there a movie that you couldn't watch for 24 hours? And you would never, like, there's no amount of money that someone could pay you. And we talked about it. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos money. Is there a movie out there, sports-wise, that no one... Yeah, I'm not, like, we're not going to watch Yaya and the traveling pants of the sisters or whatever that is. Like, it's got to be a sports movie. There's some really bad sports movies out there. There's some really bad ones.
But Kazam.
But
Benchwarmers too.
That's not a
Like,
sports
what the
movie.
Shaq.
What, because he's
No, Shazam? Get out of here. I love that movie.
Shazam is
Get
not
outta
a
here.
sports movie.
Shaq is awesome in that movie,
He
by
is.
the way.
I
'Cause he
couldn't watch it
spit
for
fire.
24 hours, but
Hey, did Shaq go platinum on his album though?
I have no idea.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
God love Shaq.
I'm a Shaq fan. How about his haircut? Did you see his haircut?
I love
When
Shaq.
D Wade challenged him to grow out his
yeah,
hair.
when
I even love
Yeah, I
Shaq's
saw
feet.
that.
I even love Shaq's feet. You may pull the
I
picture
like
back
that
up.
TV show he had.
His feet
Remember
are
that Shaq-
curled over each other.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's
Ugh.
gross.
Nasty.
That's a nasty
Feet.
foot.
feet
Well, why?
by
How do we
themselves
get
are
back to
gross.
feet?
Because of Kazam over here. Shazam, whatever his name is.
Shazam.
Yeah, I'm telling you right
It's
now.
Kazam, isn't it?
Shazam.
It's-
Shaq was Shazam. There was a Kazam with Sinbad.
What's the one with the dude with the red gear and yellow cape? What was that called?
That was Kazam.
Kablam?
I don't know what that
It
was.
was not Shaq.
I know it wasn't Shaq. What was? Are you sure it wasn't Kazam? Because I think Shazam was not Shaq.
There was one with Sinbad. I know that. That was the opposite one.
That was
Shaq
trash.
redid it to make fun of it or something.
Yeah,
I think.
because
Really?
that was
I
like,
think,
and it was
I think that's what
better.
it was. Yeah, it was better.
And Shaq's got gross feet.
Stop with the feet.
You look good, you play good. You know what I mean? Like,
You got gross feet.
I don't know.
Then
Shaq
you're
was pretty
trash.
good with bad feet. So
oh yeah, but he's got those $12 shoes. You can get at Walmart.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the AN1s.
No, I will rock
The old
those
AN1s.
mother,
Shaq
mother
brand.
hammers.
If what's the movie sports wise that they couldn't pay you $1 bazillion to watch for 24 hours?
I didn't like the Air Bud football movie.
oh, I hated all the Air Bud movies.
I was not an Air Bud guy.
They made it into football though.
But if somebody's gonna pay me $1 bazillion, I'll watch all the Air Bud in chronological order and give
That's what
somebody
I'm
an essay.
saying.
How you gonna want that? No.
I'd spend a whole day watching any movie, doesn't matter what it is, if you're getting paid that much.
Yeah.
How can you turn that down just for sitting there on your couch and watching?
All right, for
something?
$1 million, let's just limit this.
That's still,
Still
I
do
could
it.
you could live on that forever.
You gotta pick one movie though. They're both trash. That's it.
Is there a movie in general?
Major
Doesn't have
League-
to be in sports.
Major League
That would
3
be
was terrible.
That would be funny
It
if
was
you
bad.
named Major League twice.
It was bad. But I
Major League
wouldn't
3
name
was
it.
Whoa,
terrible.
Major League One?
Thunderstruck was
That's the
terrible.
best ever.
Okay, but then we're friends then. We're friends.
Thunderstruck
Honestly,
was
any movie
terrible.
would be Uncut Gems. You ever seen that?
I
In
haven't
movie?
seen it yet.
Don't even go there. I love that.
You
Don't-
love that movie?
Don't go there.
I hated it.
I haven't seen it.
It took 2 hours and 15 minutes just to develop the plot.
Really?
Yes, there was nothing to it for 2
It's an
hours.
Adam Sandler movie. Usually
I know,
the
it
plot
was
is
just
done
like-
by the time the first
No,
song
it-
is
The
over.
credits.
Yeah.
Ton
No,
of the
it
opening
was just-
credits.
No, like they had Kevin Garnett in it, and it was just not good.
That's incredible. Tristan, what's the movie?
Out.
What's your movie?
For what?
For people paying you $1 million and it's still not enough to watch.
Fern Gully.
We have a Fern Gully sighting. Somebody put a hashtag on that. Quinn, what do you got?
You don't remember
I mean,
Fern Gully?
I get. I can't deny
I
it.
liked Fern Gully.
I would sit there and
They were
watch
cutting
anything
trees down.
for that much money.
Oh, we had a phone call.
But right, Thunderstruck. I hated that movie.
All right, hang tight. Thunderstruck. Mm-hmm. You're on YSN. Thorny, what's up, baby?
Dude, first of all, I don't like movies and I hate punching people, but you got me like wanting to do both.
All right, I'm almost scared. Who do you want to? Who's going to get the wrath of Thorn?
I'm going to give $100 for whoever wants it. I'm going to punch him right in the face one time.
It's Tristan. Tristan wants to be punched.
No, Tristan would step up in a heartbeat, but like, give it to me. $100, I'm making it.
Thorny,
Dude,
you were the guy.
I-
You were the guy that people thought. I thought number one, and everybody kind of agreed with me that you'd be able to make it to the second round with McGregor. How do you feel about that?
I'd make it a second round because I would literally have a bottle of scotch underneath the thing just to say, dude, listen, we're drinking
I
afterwards.
fucking love it.
You know, whatever happens, we're going to drink afterwards. Just leave me alone until you have to put me out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, dude. But I mean, toe to toe with him. Do you think that you could put the damage report on the former champ?
No, you guys are nuts. This guy, I would give it as hard as I could. I'd have 3 swings in and I'd be on the ground. and he probably wouldn't even have to touch me.
You're from Youngstown.
You're right. I am from Youngstown. I'm a realist.
Would you go in with like a couple of shots, or just fight him sober?
Oh, I definitely wouldn't go in sober. That's for sure.
All right, movie-wise, what are you thinking for? What movie could you watch for $1 million for 24 hours straight?
Anything. $1 million, I'll watch anything. I don't care what it is. If it's Bambi, I'll watch it. I don't care.
Now, keep in
And
mind,
I
you have to
hate-
stay awake.
I hate movies. I can't stand watching movies. And I would watch any movie for 24 hours straight for $1 million in a heartbeat.
And you got to stay awake, though. You keep in mind.
I'd stay awake.
That's the hardest thing for you.
Hey, no, please. You know where I work. I can be up for 36 hours straight. So.
I know, but I also know that you can also be out for 36 hours straight too.
Wow, you know me well, so I mean I can tap out at 6 o'clock on Sunday and wake up on Wednesday.
I love it.
So, but yeah, man. And by the way, man, great walk in the park last night. Great speech. Really enjoyed it. A lot of people hit on it. So that was actually a nice job on your part. Way to keep things looking up, fellas. Keep it up back there. And who's the guy in the end with the beard on the right-hand side looking at him?
Q.
Who?
Quinn.
I'm going to punch him in the face for nothing.
And he'll take it. His
All right,
40
dude,
times
good.
still going, Thorny. And oh, by the way, you and Stevie Les got to get your 40 times in.
That's right, man. What the heck, man? My 40 times already been in. You guys know it.
Love it. I love it. Well, I can't wait to have you back on the show. Stay safe out there and stay busy. You guys are doing a hell of a job out there in Yotown.
We're trying, but I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Thorny.
Later.
That was Todd Thorne, the go-to guy here at YSN, and I can appreciate his modesty. He still goes to the second round, and it's not even 100%. Close. I think he can take all the body shots that McGregor's going to throw. Thorny is a big human being.
He's big, but you don't think I go to?
No.
Second?
No.
Absolutely.
I think your mouth writes a check that your ass doesn't cash. Quite honestly,
cash it because I'm going third.
You're going third round now.
Yep.
Keeps
it's
going
going to
up
go to
every
a
20
decision.
Twice the size of McGregor.
It will go to a decision with me and McGregor.
Yeah, it's
Tag him.
Thorny's like
Tag
a
him
brick
right now.
wall.
Thorny is a
I
brick.
wouldn't
Like
mess with him.
literally, if we didn't have a brick wall here, we'd have Thorn be our brick by brick.
Put him back there in a red shirt.
I'd probably choke him out, honestly.
Thorn?
No, McGregor.
Oh.
Neither.
I don't want Thorn. He's too
Neither.
big. He's not my weight class.
Is McGregor in your weight class?
He could be.
What are you tipping the scales at right now?
About 145.
Okay, so you guys are in the same weight class. He would kill you.
No, he would not.
He would kill you.
You're on the low end of that
I would do the
weight
monkey
class.
grab.
Would there be would
you
you
right
be
off
would you be prairie dogging it right now if that came up McGregor/Connor and he says, "Who are you? Who is this little turd?
Zero smoke.
Just a little turd.
Zero smoke.
Who is this little turd that keeps talking about me and going
Zero
2,
smoke.
3 rounds?"
Let's go.
That is the worst impression of Conor McGregor. By the way.
Man, who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, dude, the F-bomb.
I said fook.
What do you think that means? Yeah.
It's Irish.
We're going to take a break. We got to have a talk with Tristan. We'll be back after this on YSN.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
Friday night.
families to help you with your Medicare needs.
Myers Family Insurance looks forward to helping you now.
For years to come,
So call our family today and remind them how cute we are.
Myers Family Insurance continues to be the area's resource for all your Medicare and retirement needs. Call today, 330-286-3044.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Tuesday edition of the YSN Power Hour. I want to apologize for some of the language that's been used today. Tristan, we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen again for a fourth time. And again, we apologize. Apologize for that. That's a word we typically don't want to use, but it happens. You get a little carried away sometimes, and it goes next level. So all we can do is apologize. We're not part of the FCC, so right there. So, Quentin, during the break, you got an interesting text about one movie that you said both.
Yeah, you can make an argument for both. You said it. Basketball.
I like basketball.
It's a great movie.
I don't think I could watch it for 24 hours. You could pay me to watch it for 24 hours, and I would. What was the one with the boot? The
Beer Fest?
I couldn't watch Beer Fest for 24 hours.
Das Boot.
I don't have to think during that movie.
I couldn't do it. I don't think.
I thought it was very.
I relate to
It was under.
landfill, so.
This is. Ooh. Das Boot, though.
Could not. And I had
Super
a
Troopers?
boot. I could watch Super Troopers.
Watch
Yeah.
that for 24 hours.
I could do that. I mean, there's not many sports movies, to Richie's point, that I can't watch over and over again. And if
especially for $1 million.
Yeah, and if I'm flipping, if I'm flipping the channels, I mean, I naturally stop on sports movies, sports documentaries. I will say this: there's going to be a question of the day that says, "What is the best sports documentary you've ever seen that's not named The Last Dance?" And I've been watching sports doc. I've been consuming them just like a junkie because The Last Dance has got me going.
I got one.
Go ahead.
330 on.
What's that?
That's one.
It's on ESPN.
It's one of those 30 for 30s. It was about. It was the Youngstown Boys one.
They brought.
Oh, the Youngstown Boys.
Yeah, they brought up Maurice.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
The U was.
The U was a good one.
good.
Like
Oh,
all
I love
these
the U.
are fantastic. But I don't know if I said on this show or on post show, the documentary that the WWE just released and is still releasing about the Undertaker is probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. Because the Undertaker, I mean, wrestling's fake. Spoiler alert: wrestling is fake.
No, you mean to tell me it's not real when you get knocked upside the head with a chair
Oh, that part's probably real. It's probably very real.
and proceed to get up from it?
I've never
Yeah.
seen Yokley more amped up after he watched like WrestleMania.
Oh, dude.
You don't want to mess with Yoke after WrestleMania. Just
Yeah, I got to take a breather.
Get away. Get away.
My wife leaves about 45 minutes before WrestleMania ends to go to bed, and she's like, "Now, when this ends, stay down here for an hour, decompress, watch whatever you need to do, relax, and then come to bed." Because I'm so restless after that. I'm just get so giddy and excited. Yeah, I'm 35. Like, but I mean, there's part of me that the drama, the storyline, stuff like that, but. There's something to it when, the Undertaker's been around
forever.
I was a puppy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But I mean, he was wrestling Hulk Hogan, so when I saw for the first time ever, he kind of let down his hair a little bit on this documentary for 3 years. They followed him around, the surgeries and the thing. It was incredible. Like you realize these guys are just human beings. They're just actors. And they've got families at home.
What was the story behind Undertaker not losing, though?
He didn't even know that he had a winning streak until somebody told him when he was 9-0. And then it went to, I think it was 21-0 before Brock Lesnar beat him.
Shawn Michaels. Him and Shawn Michaels, though, for a while, they went back and forth. And even Triple H.
It was Michaels, Triple H. And then I think it was Lesnar right after that. But it was Lesnar gave The Undertaker a concussion during that match, and The Undertaker didn't know where he was. He doesn't remember any of that match. He remembers up till about 3 o'clock that day, of the day of WrestleMania. He didn't wrestle until probably about 10:45 at night. He doesn't remember anything from that day, and he doesn't remember anything until he was back in the hospital. So, and he watches it, and he can't figure out where he received the concussion. So
the best thing about WWE is Vince McMahon sent Undertaker to UFC when Lesnar lost to Carwin, I believe, for the title. He sent him, he's like, go start a fight. And Undertaker said, he's like, you want to go? There was a video on it, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to go? You want to do this? He's like, no.
Really?
Yeah, you go ahead and look it up.
We'll have to check that out. From the Undertaker documentary, one of the coolest things I thought, because here's what I want to do.
You gotta kill it, dude.
From my standpoint, I want to be like Vince McMahon. What he did for wrestling, I want to do for sports network, for local sports. I've said that many times. But one of the main reasons I want to be like Vince McMahon from a standpoint of I care about the people that work for me, the people that put it all out on the line every single night. And there's no better story, no better example than when The Undertaker was injured and Vince McMahon followed the EMS, the EMTs to the hospital with Brock Lesnar after the concussion. WrestleMania is still going. The biggest match, his name brand that he created 30-some years ago, he leaves and follows The Undertaker to the hospital with Brock Lesnar. That tells you all you need to know about a leader. Like, leaders actually care about, and Thorny talked about the victory lap that I did last night. That was just speaking off the cuff. That was, and I appreciate that. That was just, I'm tired of the negative. I'm tired of everybody saying they're a leader, but really being a follower. I addressed it 2 days ago. Being a voice and not an echo. There's too many echoes nowadays of people that doing what's cool or what's acceptable in society and not enough voices. We as a brand, let's face it, we're the revolution. We are the DX, the NWO of the sports world here locally. We do what we want, when we want, and when we want to do it. And I'm excited about that. That's why things like when Potty Mouth over here lets it drop, we move on, right? We go on from it and we learn from it. So, yeah, hell yeah! Like I'm ready to go. Like that got me fired up last night. And I think like baseball being back, softball being back, Anthony covering it ridiculously this weekend, like 90-some games, and he was in the thick of all of it. Tomorrow, Richie, you and I get to go to Lake Erie, to East Lake, awesome. And do the Astro Falcons game. I'm doing a game tonight against the Astro Falcons versus the Ohio Yankees. Pletch is doing an unbelievable job of lining up teams. They told me, and a spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't know this already, but this July, like a month from now, I think it's actually the 4th of July, Mike Trout's team, like his academy team, is going to come in, flying them into Youngstown, and they're going to play a doubleheader against the Astro Falcons.
Oh, he's
wow. And it'll be on YSN. So, like, all this stuff is really, really cool. Is he coming
too, or no?
Fingers crossed. We're also working on a little something else with a very special announcer. You may know him as the voice of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Might be coming in to do something with us and for us.
Awesome.
So we're excited for a lot of this stuff, and it's stuff that we do because of the people that are listening, and you guys obviously as well. So, you know, Richie, I know how special tomorrow is going to be for you. I'm excited to take the drive up with you and try to calm your nerves.
I want to be amped up. I haven't called a baseball game forever.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to lie to you. I was nervous the other night. Yeah. I got to a certain point, got about 6:20, 10 minutes before game time, and the butterfly started
coming in. Yeah.
And it was like I've done 1,200 of these games in the last 3 years. This one's an exhibition game. It doesn't even count.
It's funny how that works. I mean,
it's crazy.
I mean, in all reality, the game means nothing. Like you said, it's an exhibition game.
Yep.
But there's just something to it when you get back in the booth and you put that headset on for the first time, and you're just like, you're nervous. I mean, the first time you ever do it, you're kind of like shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Just all the emotions just rush right through you, and it's a great feeling, but at the same time, it's like a bad feeling because you never want to be nervous in the booth. But at the same time, you're like so excited that like you can't wait.
When you're nervous, I don't know if you're the same way, but when I'm nervous, I hang on every single word. Like I analyze the words as they're coming out of my mouth, and I'm like, maybe shouldn't have said that one, or like I said yesterday. Like I talked about my wife buying a dishwasher for about 25 minutes.
There was a funny quote I actually got from that game.
Oh boy!
I wanted to share it with you. You're like, well, I'm not good with metrics, so I'm not going to make an ass out of myself.
That's yeah. I knew that one was out because I wanted to. I forget the way it set it up, but I'm like, oh, it's inch, mile, centimeter.
Yeah, it was something with inches.
I was like, I'm gonna just pass on this. So I threw that quote out. That's what I do. Like,
and I think that's honestly a good catch that you did there. I mean, you had no idea what to talk about with metrics, so you're just gonna make a funny quote and. A listener catches on to that and they laugh.
People,
honestly, they laugh and they enjoy it. And they keep listening.
Absolutely. People don't realize that half of our job is to entertain.
Yeah,
half of it's to inform, but the other half is to entertain.
Yeah,
and you can do the informational side of it, but it's going to be like a 3-day-old bagel. It's going to be dry as can be. But if you can entertain people and they take away one thing,
you got to have that perfect balance, like you said.
Yeah.
They want to know. People want to know stats. They want to know where they come from. Like you said, with Franken and his GPA, like what was it, 5?
Oh no, that was Grosh. I think it was Grosh.
Was it Grosh? I can't
One
remember.
One of them had
no.
It was.
I thought it was Franken.
Fez. It was Fez.
Fez.
So
okay.
Fez has a 5.6 GPA.
Yeah. Wow. See, like that catches your attention right there.
Yeah.
Like,
that's incredible.
I was thinking about that for 2 innings.
Yeah.
And I was even looking it up on the side, like in between commercial breaks. I'm like, there's no way this is possible.
That's what Pletch. Pletch is the one that gave me that right before the game, and I was like, I wrote it down. I'm like, he's going to Davidson. Yeah. He's got a 5.6 GPA.
That's insane.
It's unbelievable.
See, and that's
he's probably doing homework in the dugout.
Want to hear. Yeah, that's the stat that you want to hear. Like, yeah, you could talk about like his average and whatever, but it's those stats right there. Like, who would have known that he has a 5.6 GPA?
No, and that's the stuff that off the field, off the court, wherever you're at, you just look at it and you go, that helps us tell a story.
Exactly.
Because if that kid, drives a single and then steals his way around the bases, then you can talk about his intelligence, because, well, he's got a 5.6 GPA. He's probably smart enough to figure it out when he should go and when he should. Yeah, exactly. So it's an industry I love. And if I didn't love it, we wouldn't be here right now. It's one of those situations where, we're doing it for the love of the game right now. So excited to have that game tonight. That'll be 8 p.m. start on ysnlive.com/Class B. It'll be the Astro Falcons, 18U taking on the Ohio Yankees. Happy to have that one. And then tomorrow, the Ohio Yankees. Yeah. Good team. Very good team.
Pretty solid.
Huh?
Pretty solid.
Yeah, they got D1 prospects all over the board.
They're good.
The other one had, I think, 5 or 6.
Them and the Astros? Or?
Well, I mean, the Astros are pulling in all kinds of people from all over the place because some of these states are still not able to play, so they're coming to Ohio to play baseball, which is phenomenal. Like I love when we talked about leaders.
Let's go
Ohio is leading the way.
Oh yeah, let's go.
But we did what we had to do to flatten the curve, and now people can flatten the curve in the batter's box.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. So, having 92. There's some people that are going to be against having these tournaments that have so many teams, so many kids, so many parents, so many spectators. Let's just do it. With the political climate the way it is, with people in the streets and defunding police, can we just have a little bit of positivity? Can we just focus on that for a little bit? These kids who got cheated out of their spring seasons, some of them cost them scholarships.
Yep.
And that's why we came up yesterday, and I credit Bill Gehring, Jake Gehring's dad, for giving me a call and saying, hey, you need to push yourself out there and say, these college coaches, these college recruiters can't see these kids until the end of July.
Yeah.
So put yourself out there so they can go to the coaches. It's brilliant. It is, yeah. We get so caught up in our everyday that we think we're already doing it, and then we realize, we really haven't pushed out to the new generation of YS Nation. So if you're out there and you want to be covered, if you want professional broadcast, what we consider professional broadcast, head over to ysnlive.com and hit the partnership button, or it's easier to do it on social media, or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or if you're an email junkie like myself, all you have to do is type in info, I-N-F-O, at ysnlive.com to get started. It's $100 a game. It's flat fees, so we can pay our announcers, pay our streaming fees. That's it. We get you covered, and then if you want the game after that, it's $2.99. It's absolutely as easy as can be. You can download it, throw it on a disc, cut it up however you want, and do it that way. So about as easy as you can get from our standpoint. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you that sports is back?
10.
Well, absolutely 10.
I mean, I saw Q was doing football practice, little trainings. I saw
I'll be there Friday.
Jimmy Franciselli was out there, putting stuff out. We're excited. Western Reserve was saying, we're excited to have our all sports. I saw Letonia did an all sports trade. Like, we're on the comeback trail.
It's so exciting.
It is
so exciting.
It is, and we've got to be there. It feels like forever ago that we, it almost feels like we should just scale back and go back to redoing the spring.
Absolutely.
And I'm an advocate for turning the page, but like now I look at it. I mean, when I did the game at Seton the other night, it was the first time I left. I shouldn't say East Palestine. It was the first time I left the area, so to speak.
How good did you feel though?
It felt like what's the Will Smith movie that he still stays and he's got the dog. And
I Am Legend.
That's what it felt like. I felt like I was in the I Am Legend because everything that's usually hustling and bustling was Cricketville. And it was scary. You're sitting there like in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to roll up and Scene Park is going to be like one field left with the lights are shot out. Like it just felt like we were living in a nuclear war zone. And when you're driving, like I drive here and back, but that's a half mile. You drive to Struthers, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I got to pay attention. Like I gotta get on this. It was crazy. Like things you take for granted and that you do every day, and it felt like it took 6 hours to get there because it's just longer than I usually drive in the last 3 months. So it's a crazy world. I'm excited that everybody's back, but I did get one call that was interesting to me, and you guys can tell me if you can attest to this, but you got people that are doing a million things at once now. Everybody's back in. Everybody's got their chips in the middle of the table, and they're like, all right, we're going to go all in. Quinn, you're probably at the top of that list with everything AAU. So is it fair to everybody, and I don't want to sound like we're throwing a pity party, is it fair that now we go from 0 to 110 to try to make up for lost time?
You can't make up.
You got coaches that are going to try.
You can't.
Because the last thing that you want to do in a business is a little thing called prorate. So if somebody gives you $100 to play 10 games, and then you're only playing 6 games, you have to give them 40% of that money back. You good?
No, I don't know if you can.
I think we just delivered a knockout to Crystal.
Once we got off the MMA, he's like, okay.
He put all his eggs in the MMA basket. I mean, Richie, do you think it's a situation where it's everybody should take a breath and just try to bring things back the way they should be, or do you think that
0 to 100?
Do it all, 110?
Well, I think everybody should take a breath.
Okay.
Ease back into things and not try to go 0 to 100. And I think that'll help on the business side. I think that'll help on the sports side, because when you look at it, the prime example is the baseball season. Before they play the regular season, they have to finish spring training.
Correct.
And the MLB has said that we are not playing game number 1 of the regular season until we start spring training, which stinks for the fans, but it's smart, right? You get the players back into things, you get them out there swinging, playing a regular game, and that's how you build up. You don't go straight into game number 1 because the first 3 series are just going to be like spring training, right? They just be practice games.
Which is why you're seeing these exhibitions with Sandlot teams.
Yes. And that's why I like what the Astros are doing. They played a tournament already, which they won. They're playing some of the best teams in Northeast Ohio from the travel ball perspective. And they're not going straight into it saying, all right, we're playing scene number 1 tonight. It's a good job by them, and I think a good job by the MLB to say, we're going to take the slow and steady, but at the end of the day, our regular season first game will be the same as it is any other year.
Q, I mean, you're on the other side of the table, and you're dealing with this probably as much as anybody here. I mean, what's it like? And you're probably dealing with it literally right now. Talk to me about that.
I am. I mean, it's tough because we're trying to schedule stuff, get everybody committed back, and trying to do more of that administrative stuff, trying to figure out who all wants to play still is tough.
And I think you hit on something right there, because in talking to Juice, Tommy Otto, who leads the 18U Nightline team, he said that 6 of my guys decided that they weren't going to play because of the situation. And there's not a whole lot you can say. This is a very touchy subject, to say the least, about the coronavirus and everything. And if somebody doesn't feel comfortable playing, or has found greener pastures, or just decided, you know what, I'm going to hang it up. There's some momentum that comes to summer leagues from spring that people don't realize. When their season's up as a senior, sometimes you just go, when I'm done, I'm done.
Yep.
Somebody called my number. I'm not going to play in college. Is that, as a coach, is that trying for you? Because technically they committed to you and you put stock in them?
It is. For what I do for AAU, it's more of the younger kids that I'm running into problems with.
Why is that?
Coaching a 5th grade group, because, parents have to be there with the kid because they can't drive, whereas, like, my varsity girls, they all can drive.
Well, they could drive. I mean,
yes, they can.
They make the choice not to.
Yeah. But, then you're relying on at least one parent, and then you start getting into the numbers of, well, we can only have so many there and all this stuff. Whereas with the younger kids, they have to be there. You can't just drop off a kid and let it go.
No, not anymore.
Yeah. You can. You can still. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but again, you're not babysitters.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue. When that age, maybe even a little bit younger, coaches are not babysitters.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when in this land of your word versus the kids, parents should be at practice. They should be at practice. They should be absorbing as much as the kids are, so they can take that lesson, almost like school, and take it home with them and have their kid. There's nothing that makes me more proud than seeing a dad or a mom out in the side yard with the kids, reinforcing what the coach has taught. Because it's no different than when a mom or dad or whoever that parental guardian may be is at the dinner table and they're going over homework. It's that important at that age that you're reinforcing the basics, the mechanics, to give them a leg up. Because it is important to be good and to learn and just be a sponge at that point and see where the chips go. So do you think that if let's say I'm a 5th grade prospect and I say, you know what, I've been kind of leading you on and I want to play for you, and then this all happens and I go, you're counting on me, I've been to the practices, and I say, thanks but no thanks. What's for you to compartmentalize all of the emotions that go through you? What are some of those emotions, and ultimately what do you have to do?
Naturally, I can't tell you you have to. You have to. I can't.
Yeah.
So naturally, my thought process is then well, how many do I have left? How many still can play? And I'm running into that problem right now. I'm waiting on 3 of my 10 to either say yes or no. So kind of just waiting on it.
So 30% of your team, you still don't know if they're on your team.
Yeah.
That's
Which
good.
is fine.
And your first game
for
as well?
basketball is fine. Because
no, I get that.
You need 5. That's all I need. I'll play with 5. I don't care. But
stop saying you don't care. You care.
I care, but I don't care. It is I'll roll in with 5. That part doesn't bother me because I know those 5 want to play.
Yeah, you play the kids
so
that
they
want
to be there.
But the problem comes if there's injury or sickness or illness, then you're up a creek.
Right. So then next step is, well, how good is the kid that's sitting out? Because at that age, there's good, and then there's ones that are learning to play the game. So if it's one of the better ones, then it's well, now I got to figure out what to do with that. Whereas the other one, I could give drills and stuff, send them out, hey, this is what we're going to be doing. Get better by doing this in the driveway or whatever.
So one of the questions that I've pondered for a long time is, and this is, I guess if you take offense to this, then maybe you need to do some deep reflection. Is there a parent problem in sports right now?
Yes and no.
Okay.
In travel ball, there's not as big of a problem as high school ball, at least for me, because parents are investing the money and they want their kid to get better and they believe in what we do. So there's more of a trust there, I guess, whereas in high school ball or whatever, they could sit there and be like, oh, I would do this and do that.
Yeah, I guess what I'm asking
you're not
you,
as invested,
from my standpoint, is it, okay, I invest $1,200 to play travel ball. My kid better be playing. One of those things.
That's tough.
Because I know it's out there.
Yeah,
it's out there. I know it's out there for $60. So you got to believe it's out there for travel ball. How do you combat that? Is it as easy as saying, okay, well, here's your money back?
They don't see what's behind the scenes.
Yeah, they don't see all the administrative stuff that we do with it.
Okay.
That's why it costs what it costs, I guess I could say. But I understand that side of it. I mean, I'm a different mindset than most coaches, I guess, maybe kind of. The best players are going to play for me, in AAU at least. The best are going to play. That's just how it is. If your kid's not one of the best, then they better start working.
Did you guys hear the conversation? Jeff Brazil was in here with Brian Higgins yesterday.
Full court press.
Full court press. And he said basically, I'm going to play my starters until 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And if you guys can't stop us, that's on you, not on me. So when you look at that, I love that mentality. That is a winner's mentality.
I am on board for the most part.
So what's got you scaled back?
If you're up by 40.
Hey, that's the way it is. I've coached against Jeff. That's how he is.
My thing is this,
and
Tristan,
I love it.
and he said it better than I've ever heard anybody explain this.
I don't disagree with anything he said, though.
What if you're up by 40? You're cheating your kids that worked their ass off during the off season and for the last 3 years by pulling them out of the game. Like, why are you? I mean, I get sportsmanship. Trust me, I understand it.
You got to remember though, like it's not Jeff's team's fault. Like it's not. In his case, it wasn't McDonald's fault. They were up 40.
No,
they couldn't stop him.
And listen, as an East Palestine guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. And I really don't want to go back there, but reality is there was a football game that happened between Columbia and East Palestine that ended. Stop popping your knuckles.
I'm not.
What was that?
Oh
my gosh.
Coming at me like that.
I saw your hand down by your other hand.
I was on staff when we lost McDonald. It was 116 to 52, maybe.
Okay.
I've been on the beat down by Jeff too.
So Palestine
brutal.
was 82-0 in a football game, and they didn't finish the game. Me as a competitor, I would never have, and I say this with all due respect to everybody who's Palestine. Tony Foster is one of my good friends. I never would have walked off that field as a player.
Yeah.
I never would have walked off that field. They would have to carry me off that field because.
But at what point does it become like cheap though?
Well, there's another
You're
thing.
you're losing by that much. Like
stop them.
There's another thing.
I agree with what you're saying though. Like, you're getting your butt kicked.
In life, you're going to get your ass kicked. Yeah. You're going to get your ass kicked, and nobody's going to be there to be like, call it off. It's over.
I'll tell you right now, you're not going to kick my butt.
I mean,
who? Me?
No, just in general. Like anyway.
Are we back to that already?
No, just in general, you're not going to kick my butt with me not coming at your neck. I'll tell you that right now.
But that's it. It's a mentality.
You're not going to kick my butt with
and I'm not
me
saying
not
those
firing
kids.
back.
I'm not saying those
I will
kids
fire
are weak,
back.
and I'm not saying that. But I tend to side with Columbiana on this and stop us.
Yeah.
Stop us. Like we trained all season for this. We trained for the last 4 years. We trained for. Stop us. Like when life comes at you and is throwing BBs at your face, nobody's gonna step in and be like, "Nah, man, that's not cool." Like it's over. The fight's over. No. You have to stand up and go back at it. Like my big thing is,
I agree.
These kids who, okay, your mom and dad or whoever it is fortunate enough to give you $1,200 so you can play the game you love and try to get better. My problem is when parents say, "Well, I paid that money." So did everybody else.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is, what's your kid doing
to get better?
To get better in the other 21 hours that they're not at the ball field with that jersey on. That's my problem. Like, there's some kids that play and practice and go and go and go and go and go. Whether they're getting, hitting lessons or dribbling lessons or shooting, whatever it is, they're putting more into it. They're investing more, so they're getting more out of it. So yes, they should be rewarded with playing time if they're able to hit that level, that benchmark that a coach is looking for. Now, if you're just playing a kid because of who their parents are or whatever reason other than their playing ability, you're going to have some issues. You're going to have some conversations, I'm sure. And a lot of this stuff now is political. It really is. But there's some coaches out there, and I will give credit where credit is due. There's coaches out there that go, listen, the best 9 play, the best 5 play, best 11 play. And if you don't want, if you're not playing, look in the mirror and ask yourself why you're not one of the best 11. And if it's me, like a coach's job, especially at the college level, is to what?
Play the best.
Win.
You win. You gotta win.
You win. So why would he ever be political or she be political and not try to win, put their best in to win. High school, there is a little bit more politics. You're going to play your seniors a little bit more because nobody, for the most part, is going to get that D1 ride, team-wide. You know what I mean? You're not going to send, typically, I'll say this, you're not going to send, you're not going to send all 5 of your starters to D1.
You're right.
Typically. You got one guy, 2 guys max that you go, okay, this guy's going here, this guy's going, unless you're Don Pletcher and you've got a star-studded lineup of 14 guys to where you have to bat 14 guys because they're all so good. I would say that there's some, you have some conflicts and you handle it very well. Chris handles it very well. Todd does as well. There's some people out there that are just inviting. And when Jeff sat there yesterday, and there's people that hate Jeff Brazil. Like, I heard horror stories before we hired him, and I just asked him. And he sat there yesterday the same way he sat with me and said, this is why I did it. Like, I'm not going to punish my kids for the hard work that they've put in. And, man, the light bulb went off for me.
It's not only that. Like, in Jeff's case, you can't simulate a game in practice. You can't.
No.
Whether you're up by 100 or not, it doesn't matter. You're still getting game reps.
Were you part of that conversation when he was out there and he said nobody came within 6 feet of Zach at practice?
Which is true. I mean,
yeah, because listen, if you
6 feet's a little drastic.
My favorite was he was
certain
tossing
guys
out like the manager. The manager was like covered him. He never got to play. They didn't have enough bodies, so the manager came in. First shot Zach puts up. The manager goes in to try to block it and like cuts Zach, undercuts him. And Jeff said he blew the whistle. Was like, hey, you're out of here. Kicked him out of the gym. Told him to get his clipboard. Like, you feel bad, but like that's your franchise. Like that's your team. Yeah. And you've got other guys on your team. But if you cut out where your bread is buttered, every team's got that one leader. And if that guy goes down or that girl goes down, the nucleus of your team is left just kind of floating out in space because you're trying to find somebody else to fill that role.
What are the Yankees without Jeter?
Playoff team?
Multi-billion-dollar franchise.
That's a
tough example.
Yeah, it's a tough example.
You can't take Jeter out of the Yankees, though.
He retired.
You can take Jeter out of the Yankees. You can't.
They still went to the playoffs.
Dude, the players they had down in AAA were really good. Though,
Okay, take
during
Lindor.
his time.
The Indians, trash.
Who?
I disagree.
Lindor.
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Our pitching is unbelievable.
What gets us there?
Yeah.
But how many times did Lindor swing that bat?
You love those shortstops. You're not going to fight him on shortstops.
Realistically, though, Lindor had one of the worst postseasons in 2017.
How many times did he swing that bat and save you guys?
I'm not saying
not as
he's
many
my
times
favorite
as
player.
Ramirez.
He's my favorite player. I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but I'm just saying one guy in a baseball team doesn't make the team.
No, you need the majority.
You take out LeBron James, the facts and evidence are there that the Cavs stink without LeBron
Well, he's
James.
20%. Well, he's probably more like 70% of the offense.
Exactly.
He's 20% of the lineup.
Exactly.
It's different in different sports.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you take who were the volleyball duo, May and is it May?
Okay.
Yeah. If you take one of them out, probably not as good. They're not gold medalists anymore.
Yeah.
If LeBron is taken out of the lineup for Los Angeles, I mean, they're probably toast. I would say they're probably better off than if AD was taken out. If AD is taken out of the lineup for Los Angeles, the Lakers are toast. Toast.
Oh, that's hard.
That's a tough one, actually.
No.
What happened last year?
LeBron got hurt.
Because he had no one there.
Yeah, no one
AD
there.
wasn't there. AD
Because
wasn't
Doesn't matter. You still
all
have
eyes,
LeBron.
You had
all eyes
Lonzo
were on
Ball.
LeBron.
there. Had
That's
Mark
fine.
Ingram. Like, come
You
on.
take him out, you get LeBron.
If AD goes down, the Lakers are trash. They're back right where they started.
Still got LeBron.
Yeah, well, LeBron didn't make the playoffs last year.
Because he didn't play.
Because he sat
He got
out.
hurt. When he
'Cause he
got
didn't
hurt,
have-
they were the
he
second
didn't-
team in the West. Then he got hurt.
I don't have any soap around here, but I'd give you some soft soap right in the middle of this table, and I'd say that is the mentality of LeBron James. I don't have anybody to help me, so I'm gonna play this one out. I'm gonna drink I'm gonna drink wine and champagne on the sidelines, like I'm cool. But all my fans are dwindling.
I have a phone call. I'm waiting.
An actual phone call or somebody calling?
No, like an actual phone call.
From
Waiting for a
parent?
break. I'm waiting for a break.
Okay. All right, I'll give you a break right now. We'll be
Thanks.
back and talk a
I
little
just
bit
didn't feel
here
like talking about LeBron.
on. Yeah, since we're talking about his little girlfriend. We want to hear your take.
Best player ever. So
YSN hotline 330-886-0813. If LeBron was taken out of the lineup, are the Lakers better off than if AD was taken out of the lineup? We'll find out after this on YSN.
They say American craftsmanship is making a comeback. Of course, at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, it never went away.
People are floored by Baird Brothers' authentic hardwood floors. They stare at our stairs and adore our doors. Baird Brothers reflects 3 generations of family craftsmanship. Visit our huge in-stock selection in person or at BairdBrothers.com.
Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is here, so it's all hands on deck to make sure your plans still meet your needs for 2020.
Call us today.
Hey, my Ohio friends, it's Mike Ditka, and I know great talent and heart when I see it. I can tell you from firsthand experience, there are average real estate agents, then there are true champions. Kelly Warren is one of those champions, and you have it right there in your own backyard. Kelly outmarkets and outsells every agent in the Mahoning Valley. If Kelly can't sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, Kelly will buy it. Get your home sold. Call Kelly Warren today at 717-2689 or go online to kellysold.com and start packing.
You can feel it. Baird Brothers' traditional craftsmanship. You can see it. Baird Brothers' timeless style. And you can afford it. And find everything at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is real hardwood, yet beautifully affordable. Floors, moldings, interior doors, bar rails, and stair parts. All within your means and without a care. Start at BairdBrothers.com. You have made it. Your home.
Teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley with you here on the YSN Power Hour, joined by my friends, my compadres, and some of the best guys you'll ever know here on YSN. On the other side of the screen is Richie Giuliano and Tristan Reynolds. Quinn is in the refrigerator right now. He'll be back in a quick minute. What? You need one? No, I'm good.
He's grabbing his 5th Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I mean, we're out of Mountain Dew, so he's going to shift his attention to my Dr. Pepper. So I appreciate it. Shout out to Youngstown Clothing Company for hooking us up with this sweet Youngstown 49ers shirt. I appreciate it. The great work that they do out there. We're excited for. You good now?
I'm good.
Did you pop both of those?
Yeah, I didn't want to open it up in front of the mic. I'm thinking.
Some people's children.
I'm thinking for once.
Some people's children. Guys, Major League Baseball is in a huge predicament right now. They're down to the last proposal was 72 games. Richie, you're probably the biggest baseball fan at this table. You follow it closely enough. Poe had a question of what is the number that is the least amount of games that you'd want to see before just saying, be done with it?
50.
50 games?
Once you get below 50, it's...
Why are you doing that? You're almost having as many spring training games as you are.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's basically having a spring training season. And once you get below 50, I mean, you look at some of the past teams that have won World Series, they start off the first 40 games with a losing record. So the back half of the season is the most important. And without the back half, you got nothing to a season.
Do you think that Major League Baseball is missing a humongous opportunity to be leaders in just the world and saying, hey, let's get this together, let's go back and reunify? And who's to blame for this?
It's tough because you could look at both sides. MLB still needs their money because they're not playing as many games as they usually do. The owners still need the money that they lost. The coaches, the organization in a whole needs the money that they've lost. But the players deserve the money that they were guaranteed before the season, right? You sign that contract, you are guaranteed that $5 million, whether you play 162 games or not.
But
that's how it goes.
If they don't play, they don't get any money.
Yes, but I think the players would rather get no money than play half a season and make half of what they made.
So that becomes a different question because the players are okay, and we're seeing the majority of them be like, we'd rather not play and not make any, like you said. But then who does the finger point to from the fans? Who should the fans be angry at and have all their frustration build up and point towards when baseball, hopefully, fingers crossed, comes back in 2021?
Personally, I think it's the players because they have the decision to play or not, right? I mean, you're playing a game where you're still making money, right? More than most Americans would make in a whole year and a month that these players are still going to make. And they just decide not to play because they're greedy about their money and they want their full contract. So I think it would be on the players to blame if they don't play a 2020 season.
Would you want to see a season of baseball with different players, scab players, replacement players?
Like minor leaguers?
Whatever.
For the roster.
Honestly, yeah. To fill a roster, yeah. I mean, it'd be fun to see. I think minor league players would die to have this opportunity
this
to
would
play
be huge
this year.
for them because
Huge.
I don't believe they're unionized, so they wouldn't have to cross any of the lines to do what the owners could easily do this.
Easily, but
I'm not taking anything away from those guys, but would you want to watch?
Yes.
A major leaguer that came up and replaced Mike Trout?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
If you're a true fan, you would. Yes.
I'm a fan of baseball.
Yeah.
I grow interested in players, but I'm a bigger fan of baseball, which is why we do what we do.
Yeah, and another thing
I feel like cutting down the games, like he talked about, is you're gonna see the Bryce Harpers, you're gonna see the Mike Trouts, you're gonna see those guys saying, "Nah, I'm done."
See, there's two different ways to look at this. You're either a fan of the sport, which baseball, I could watch baseball no matter who's playing.
Yes.
Or you're a fan of a team. So
when
I watch football,
are you gonna get those superstars? You think?
You'll have superstars. Yeah. You'll have stars. I don't know how super they would be. I'm not sure that.
Does Mike Trout play 50-game season?
Not if he's not getting paid for it.
I
want
Bryce
Harper will not. Harper does everything for money.
Yeah.
There's players out there that would play. The problem that they're going to face is the peer pressure from the people in their union, in the MLBPA, is they're not going to want them to go. Like, no matter how much Mike Trout wants to play or not, if 99% of the other guys don't want to play, if there's nobody to play, Mike Trout is under extreme pressure not to play. And baseball, as you know, is a game that if that happens, if that were to happen and Trout were to come back, the second 2021 starts, they're just throwing at him. They're doing it. The same way that A-Rod got heat whenever he tested positive for steroids and was fighting Major League Baseball, which I never got to say in my documentary, Screwball is on Netflix right now, and if you guys have Netflix, check out Screwball. It's
awesome.
Unbelievable.
It's awesome.
So good. And it's so absolutely insane, the fact that Rob Manfred is now leading Major League Baseball, which is why I now am under the umbrella that Potesta is. I think Rob Manfred hates baseball. I really do. I think he does not like baseball. He paid money to get evidence against Alex Rodriguez. Like, Major League Baseball
paid for it?
$175,000 to get...
Makes no sense.
No, you had enough
You're
evidence.
bringing down one of your best superstars in the game.
Yeah, it just... Like, you why? It makes no sense. Like, there was enough evidence against A-Rod already.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, I understand you want to catch a guy if he's cheating. You never want to see that happen. But if he's one of your biggest guys in the league and you're promoting that, I mean, you're just hurting yourself at that point.
So here's my next question. Is if there's no season, we're facing almost like the 94 strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where baseball was almost dead. And then you have the steroid era happen to where baseball becomes America's favorite pastime once again. Would you want to see the steroid era come back? And this is purely nobody's getting hurt, but something like that come back to save baseball in 2021.
If you take this year off, I think you're going to see numbers the next year through the roof.
I think
Absolutely.
so too.
Absolutely.
I'm with you. I think that baseball will kind of turn a blind eye to the guys that are, some say cheating, others say manipulating. I say, listen, if you just take it off, it's not Congress's issue like it was before. It should not be in government. It's a baseball issue. If baseball says we're good, we're going to... I mean, NFL, didn't they just pass a regulation about marijuana?
Mm-hmm. It's like a, just go ahead and smoke, essentially.
So, and I'm not going to get into the crux of marijuana versus steroids, but you look at it, and reality is they're both technically illegal at this point.
Definitely illegal.
So when you look at it, if baseball turns a blind eye to steroid use, I would be interested in seeing what the results of those games would be.
Especially after this year. I think numbers.
Can you imagine Giancarlo Stanton or Aaron Judge on steroids?
See, I never like.
They're not. They're not. I want to make this clear. We're not saying they're on it. But
no, but this year coming through the roof. Numbers are going to be through the roof.
I don't like that at all. Honestly.
Who was the one Oriole? Did he took Brady Anderson?
Brady Anderson, the year he hit 50 home runs.
Yeah,
coming off
he came out of nowhere. Like
came from the Indians, hitting like 5 homers a year and hit 50.
I love
But
that.
at the same time, he had to see the ball though.
Well, then that's the thing. Barry Bonds
got paid for that too.
Yeah, he
Massive
definitely got
contract
paid.
after that 50.
He's laughing all the way to the bank. You know, he's got some problems, small problems right now. But reality is he's laughing all the way to the bank. You wouldn't want to see it, Rich? You wouldn't want to see another juice ball era or juiced up era, I should say?
No, because when you find out that player is taking steroids, all the credibility from that player's gone.
Why?
Because he's taking steroids.
So let me run this back to you.
You still got to hit the ball. I get
Sammy
that.
versus Mark. Were you not interested?
He was like
no matter how young you were. No matter how young you were.
I mean,
he was like 2 years old.
Yeah, but I know like the history of it.
Were you not interested?
I mean, I would be interested, but at the same time, if you know, all right. So after the fact, right?
Doesn't matter if you know or not.
Right. If you know after the fact that they were cheating, all the credibility, everything that player's done, in my eyes.
But did you tune in?
Done.
See, I disagree.
You still tune in, but like.
I disagree with you on this because here, let's think about this from a perspective otherwise. You've seen teams be ripped of their NCAA titles, okay? That doesn't take away the feelings that you had when you were watching that game or following that team.
Yeah, a lot of feelings are there.
Right. So after the fact, they can strip away that title, but the footage remains of them raising that trophy, raising that banner, all that stuff. The same way that there's a feeling when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were having that race, America was backing them. I was, what was 96? So I was in 6th grade. That was the prime of that was in Little League.
Absolutely.
I was loving it. Like everybody
Mark
was
McGwire
trying.
came out with his own bat.
Yeah, the Big Mac.
America was holding that syringe, pumping them.
But it doesn't matter. Hey, the only thing that matters right now, if you look back, is Sammy Sosa's pink. That's the only thing that matters right now.
It took me a second to process. You're right.
Right now, it's Sammy Sosa's pink.
Let me. But here's the other thing. How is and somebody can call in and beat me up for this. How is the steroid era any different than modern medicine right now? And how they can turn around a Tommy John patient in less than a year? Isn't that cheating?
It's because they use steroids to do it.
Huh?
It's because they use steroids to do it.
Exactly.
Well, what I'm saying, exactly. You're
legal steroids.
But you're manipulating somebody's body.
How are you gonna make legal steroids and not make?
Because there's certain steroids that are.
Oh, we're gonna learn.
Rebuild your tissue and all sorts of stuff.
We're about to learn from Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
But Ryan Braun said it the best. He's like, I weigh whatever he weighed. He was a skinny guy. Plays for Brewers. He's like, I still have to see the baseball.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That,
Yeah. Like, you're going to discredit Barry Bonds because he used steroids?
Yeah.
There's no proof.
Well, whatever.
Like A-Rod, I don't like A-Rod.
Why?
Why?
Because he cheated.
Because he killed the Indians.
Could you do what
That's
A-Rod
why.
did?
Because he single-handedly
So
Could you
killed
do what
the
A-Rod
Indians.
did?
Who's that dude that's coming back from a steroid conviction for the Indians? The minor leaguer you guys traded
Yeah.
for?
Clase, yeah.
So Clase comes back. You're not going to root for Clase? You're going to hope
I
somebody
mean-
gets a dinger off him?
If he wears
I mean,
Indians
no,
uniform.
because he's in
Yeah,
Indians
if he wears
uniform. I
Indians
always
uniform.
back
Where
my
you at
Indians.
now? Where you
but,
at?
You
What
know,
if A-Rod
at the
comes
same
back?
time, it's like.
So should they get rid of him because he took steroids?
Honestly, they might.
But in your opinion, they should get rid of him because he took steroids.
Yes.
Jameson Tyone
Took
had-
PEDs,
Well, no.
technically.
How do you discredit Bonds, though? Half his career was without steroids.
Yeah,
and he
but
was
the other
damn
half-
good.
That's all it is.
He was damn
Yeah,
good
but
before
you got.
steroids.
You don't know if he took them before.
I wish he would have been taking him when he
When
threw
he's
that
the
ball to the
size
plate.
of you, I don't think he took steroids. And then he turns into a 400-pound meatball hitting the balls.
Whoa.
700 miles.
He hit bombs before.
No, he hit home
Yeah,
runs.
he
He
hit
didn't hit
homers.
bombs.
No, he hit bombs.
He hit home runs.
Look at him skinny. He hit bombs.
Listen,
He hit
time
home
out. He hit bombs. They just weren't in Pac Bell Park to
Okay,
where it
that's
looked like
fine.
he was hitting bombs.
I would hit bombs in San Francisco, dude.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you would not.
You wouldn't.
I
touch-
might
you wouldn't
hit the
touch
wall.
water.
You would pop up to the left fielder playing shallow.
I might hit the wall.
Pop up to the second baseman in the left
I hit
field.
line drives first off, so you.
So you're
both
not
can-
hitting a home run.
No, I still hit a double.
I'd hit a mean double.
The meanest double you ever seen.
I'd hit a mean single and leg it out.
It looks like a single, but it turns into a double.
So
You hit a single, you're gonna trip
So
over.
the steroid,
try to hit a
era-
rock.
hitting the ball.
the steroid. I still want to hear somebody argue with me the difference between rehabilitation and complete, I guess, manipulation of a muscle or a joint or whatever it is. Tommy John surgery, ACL surgery. How is that any different than someone taking steroids to manipulate their game? Because you're not doing anything other than injecting or rubbing a cream on or taking a pill or whatever. That was my biggest thing was going into this movie, this documentary. I was 100% against steroids, and then I started thinking about it. Like, how is it any different than someone who gets Tommy John and then goes from throwing 88 to 97? Like, how is that
Different
any
type of
different?
steroid.
Because Tommy John's
It's not a steroid. You're
No, yeah,
manipulating
it's-
your.
But you're right. Tommy John's supposed to ruin you. So how
Yeah.
do you get better after
Well,
Tommy John?
you've got a Pittsburgh
No,
Pirate,
you have
Jameson
both. There's
Tyone,
both
who's
options.
just went through his second Tommy John, and he's going to be fine.
Yeah,
And you
there's-
look at it and you go, Ben Roethlisberger basically just had Tommy John surgery. So when you look at it,
and he's gonna come back.
Did he
for
actually?
2000.
Was that like what he actually had?
I don't
Or
know
was
if
it
it's
a
what he
form
had.
of it?
It was a form. They kept saying that it's equal to Tommy John surgery. Now, obviously, when you throw a football, when you throw a baseball, it's a different ligament. It's a different release. But that essentially, Roethlisberger had Tommy John surgery. It's not easy to come back from.
Hey, Strasburg.
Or
What was it? Strasburg?
Strasburg had it
Yeah.
as a kid, basically.
And he still throws
Yeah.
gems, bro.
I mean, it's
My thing is
two different- you could have really good or really bad results.
you can't
From what I've
you
heard.
can't look at one, in my opinion, and I'm not a baseball writer. I don't get a vote in the Hall of Fame. I wish I did, but you look at it and you go, how is this any different? You know, how is it any different than if you go from 88 to 97, or 88 to 95, 88 to 90 even? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can get better results by manipulating or having surgery, how is it any different than sticking a needle in your ass and hitting a baseball?
It's
swing?
not. No, you're 100% right, dude.
I wouldn't do it because I'm terrified of needles. But
he's not
That's why
wrong.
they have a cream.
yeah, I take the cream. Like I'm not doing.
It
But
doesn't matter if you put the needle in your butt. It doesn't matter if you put the cream on. It doesn't matter. He's 100% right.
So taking it back to our original conversation we had today about watching this movie. So you would take $1 million to watch whatever movie.
Yeah.
If it was the difference in you getting a contract, a 1-year contract for $10 million, would you take steroids if it meant that you got that contract?
I would take steroids
No.
every day of the week.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I did that.
I would do it every
But your
day.
family is
morning, night, whenever.
stable for the rest of their life.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, you could live on $10 million
So you
forever.
can be trash for 2 years.
So you'll
Or
take
you
your
can take steroids and have a career.
$80,000
Yes.
contract.
I love
be
the
trash for
innocence.
2 years.
I'd love to work my way to get there
So
before
you'd
I
be trash. What if you
stick a
never
needle
did,
in my
though?
arm.
So
Yes.
if I say, hey, you're gonna be trash or take steroids, you're gonna have.
Well,
a
you
career.
have that. You have your own decision.
Now
You
pick
can either work
trash
for it or
for
you
2
can
years
cheat
or
for it. You know.
trash or career.
I'm
All right.
cheating.
What happens after trash? Do you get in the bigs?
You retire and
Trash.
you're out.
It's
For 2
trash.
years.
No, I take it out to the garbage every Thursday. Or you have a career. What do you want to do?
Show up in a
Honestly,
black
I'd rather do
BMW.
something else
This
than
is
cheat
the-
my way into that business.
This is the question that every person has to ask themselves somewhere along the line is, would I rather do this
I'm doing whatever
for
it takes.
security, for my family, for myself, for the next, I mean, $10 million
Yeah.
changes
What would you do?
generations.
I would
would
eat
you
a
do?
turd to be in the MLB right now. I would
that's
eat
different.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I'd eat a turd?
Yeah, I would do. You tell me do this, do that. I'll
$10
do
million, are you not?
I'm asking you.
If you're eating, you're gonna get a belly full of white dog crap if you get
Well, that's,
$10 million.
yeah,
Oh,
that's,
absolutely.
That's,
Will Ferrell will
that's
watch me,
different.
hands down.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm eating it.
I'll eat it with a fork
No
and
water.
knife. I don't care.
No water.
I'll cut that thing up.
Quinn has the bib.
$10 million.
But
Then you got to give it to me first, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Is everybody at some point has these situations, the forks in the road that they've got to face.
Mm-hmm.
Richie, I love the fact that you say, "I would do this the right way. I would roll the dice on myself."
What would you do? You played college baseball. What
If
would you do?
I was Richie's age, I would say exactly what he said, knowing that I'm what 16 years older than Richie, 15 years older than Richie. I'm juicing.
Say you're 25.
I'm juicing right
Come
now.
out of
Let's go.
college, you get 2 years or whatever. You're a double A. What would you do?
It's different because in life you start figuring stuff out. Like
True.
whenever I was and I hate to be the old guy in the room, but whenever I was Richie's age, 20 years old, there was a lot of things that I still felt I could do. I'm gonna at his age, I still felt that I was going to be a professional
At
baseball
his
player.
age, he still can do. He still thinks he can do everything too.
Exactly. But I'm starting to understand that
So
okay,
you take the $10 million. You do steroids and take the $10 million.
100%
No, I would.
every single time.
Absolutely, I would.
And I would,
Cream
but
injection, I
but
don't care.
at
Give
the
it to
end
me.
of the day, at the end of the day, I would own up to it. I wouldn't try to wag my finger in
I
the
would
face
want
of
that
Congress.
if I got
Because
called out
I'm
for
like
it,
I'm
yeah.
like Booby Miles right now, but you give me steroids.
Call me out for it.
You just say you're like Booby Miles right now.
I'm Booby Miles right now.
You could be one of the
But don't
six
juice me
that
up.
got
Don't
called
juice me
out or
up right
whatever,
now.
But you could be one of the 20 that haven't gotten called out.
I love the fact that Richie says he would do it the hard way. Yeah, there's no guarantees. There's no anything. But if you were guaranteed $10 million on a new contract, I just got to rub this cream on your arm or on your wherever.
Listen, you could pop me
outside
with
of
the
one
biggest
space.
needle in the ass. I don't care.
I can do whatever.
Give me that $10 million.
I can do what
Just
everyone
can't- I just
does
wouldn't
10
be able to
times
live
better.
myself.
But if you give me that stuff,
Would you do it
I'll be
if somebody
30
said
times better.
you will never know how you ingested it, but we're gonna give it to you? Would you be like, that's fine with me? If it was against your will,
You saw a contract, right?
But
now.
you said-
if you were Barry Bonds and you didn't know that the cream was steroids.
yeah, if you thought it was just like udder cream, and you
All
were
right,
rubbing
well,
it,
then that's not really your fault.
but
no,
But
but
you still
you
took
kind of.
But you kind of had the inkling that all right, this is going to increase my you went from hitting 5 home runs
Yeah.
to 50, but by using udder cream, and you go, I think this is changing the way I'm doing things, but I'm not sure about it, so I'm not going to say anything. Would you continue and take that contract, knowing that you cheated, but not knowing them, the other people not knowing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'd fill my
Because now
and boom roasted.
now it's a different philosophy.
No,
like
not saying that.
in the back of his mind, he thinks he cheated.
Listen, I'd fill up a
See, like-
swimming pool with that cream and dive in if
Absolutely.
I'm
I
going
don't
for
think, I
50.
still don't think I could do it, honestly.
I'd bathe
So
in
you'd
it.
say, I'm retiring from baseball.
I wouldn't retire. I'd probably
take his
stop using it for a
$200,000
year
and
and
you
then
better
see.
start working
I'd
harder
sign a-
because I'm
I'd sign
taking
a
it.
smaller contract, and then I'd play a year without it.
And
see
Richie
how
would
I do.
also report
3 or
himself.
4
He'd
infield spots
handcuff
taken.
himself. He'd walk into to Rob Manfred's office and be like, "I think
He wouldn't care. Honestly.
I did it.
No, he'd probably try to buy you.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're in the minors, and I'm out here making millions of dollars because you didn't make the right decision.
You're
Honestly,
okay with
if
that,
you want to live like that, then sure.
dude?
I would rather make
I'll live in
millions
my
of dollars
mansion with my Ferrari.
Because you
and
could
be
still
happy.
work your way up there. You know?
I would
You could
sleep
still
like
be
a
great
baby.
But
player
you're still
working
working,
hard
and
every
I'm
day.
sleeping
but
in
you could
a
also blow out your arm.
Versace bed. Like, come on.
You could also blow out your arm the next day and not get paid at all.
Yeah, then I'd have to. Yeah.
Would you beat yourself
Broadcaster.
up? Would you beat yourself up if
I'm
if
sleeping
that
in, I'm
happened?
not
If
sleeping
like
in a
later in
Versace
life
bed
I'm
with
sitting
YSN
there and
covers,
I
and
wasted
you're
like
out there
$10 million.
sleeping in a motel.
Honestly,
Come
like
on.
money
Who
isn't
wins?
like the most important thing to me. So
Okay.
Richie's driving
I
the
think
minivan.
that's
What is the most
Ferrari.
important thing to you? I love this.
honestly,
Richie's
probably
innocent.
sports.
He's playing baseball for fun. He wouldn't even take a contract.
No one
We're
plays
gonna run this
baseball.
back.
every day and be like,
We're gonna
No
run
one
this
plays
back.
baseball for
Give it to
fun.
me.
We're gonna run this back
I
in
play for
15
fun.
years, and be like, Richie, what would you talk
What
to yourself
happened to
about
you?
right now?
Like, damn it, I'll take the money.
I'll be
Here,
sitting in
you
a
going in
dumpster
cane.
truck.
Damn it, I'll take the money. Smoking a cigar, probably. From Circle K right down the road.
So I mean, I love it. How quickly would you sign that contract?
Oh, absolutely. Put it in front of
Right
me.
now.
Put the needle on my butt. Let's go.
Unbelievable.
You would do it too.
I'm in the same boat,
Yeah.
but I'm in a different boat because I'm a little bit later on, right? So I go, okay, if I do it now and it's steady, like at 20, I'm probably in Richie's boat. I'm saying
not.
I
I'm
might
betting on
actually be able to
myself.
finish a
Not.
40 if I get steroids.
You ain't finishing
40,
40
like,
anything.
40-yard dash, I might actually be able to
I thought
finish
you were
it.
talking about the 40, like Mad Dog.
No.
Man down.
Might be able to finish a 40-yard dash.
I don't think. I think you would probably made it 20 yards instead of 10.
Better than what I made it.
It was. Clock's still going on Quinn, by the way. He's at
Be forever.
he's at a 3-week 40-yard dash. So congratulations.
I crossed the
you
line.
made
We
it
walked
40
over it. I crossed the line.
You got, I think you need to race Yoke.
No, Richie.
Parking
never
lot.
raised me.
Let's go.
I want you to race Yoke.
I told Possessa
tomorrow.
I really feel nervous about having Ron run in the parking lot.
Oh
so
my
we're gonna
gosh.
run on the run on
Yeah.
the turf. Just because if he face plants like
Yeah.
Quinn did,
Oh, yeah.
you're never allowed to run
I
anywhere
don't
in the
wanna
parking
run.
lot. Like
I
I
don't
think
want to run, period.
like if we go to T&M, I'm gonna put you in the cart
That's
so you don't get injured.
by
Richie,
me.
I think, I know you can move. I still think Yoke gets you. Outside of,
probably
and
does.
I've watched, what's his name, Trey? Mm-hmm. I'm not impressed
TJ
either.
can walk and beat Trey.
Trey is the greatest intern / hardest workers we've ever had, but you got to teach him how to run.
I got, outside of...
He's got 2 more years of baseball.
Maybe you, I mean, I know all of our colleagues. The only one I'm worried about is Yoke. Maybe, I think Yoke gets you.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
We're not racing.
I don't feel like racing. I'm done.
Well, I mean, I want the title, but I want the best.
You want to race? Is that what we're getting
Yeah,
at here?
I think
I'll
he's
race
been trying to
anybody.
get at this for like 2.5
I know.
hours.
We're
You?
sitting here at 2:08, and
race
we're having the
now.
same conversation we had at 12:08.
Okay, well, let's go.
Next topic.
I'm out of bullets.
I still got loaded, baby.
I'm surprised nobody's called in to say who they'd rather be punched in the face by.
Exactly.
I'm really disappointed because I figured this one would stir it up because
I think a lot of
Kelly's a
people are
local
smart 'cause
guy.
they don't want to get punched
I
by
would
any
eat
of
Mike
them.
Tyson every day of the week.
A lot of
Kelly's
people
gonna
in this area
train
don't
me
want to
next.
get punched by
I'm,
any
go-
of them.
I'm going on Rough and Rowdy.
I'm gonna text Kelly right now.
All right, Kelly,
And I'm
come
gonna
on,
ask
train
him.
me.
A lot of them have seen Kelly in this area fight, and they don't want to get punched by that. They
You
know who
texting Kelly
Tyson
Babbitt
is. They
right
don't
I
want
don't
to
know if
punch by
Kelly
that.
would touch me in a round either.
Who are you
though.
texting?
Kelly,
Jeez.
I really don't know if Kelly would touch me in a round. If I got a whole ring,
how do I phrase this?
Tristan thinks he could beat your ass.
nah, don't say that.
Send.
He won't touch me though.
He won't touch you.
Not in a whole round. If I got a whole ring,
You know how big those
Tristan would
rings
be on
are.
a football field, and he'd
Those
still
rings
touch
aren't
you.
big. There's nowhere to run.
he won't touch me. I don't think. I really don't.
He will find you and kill you. He will be like Liam Neeson.
I'm not saying he won't beat my
Let's set up a-
ass. I'm
let's set up a
saying he
boxing
won't
ring
touch
with
me
cars in the
though.
parking lot.
And
Would he beat, how's he gonna beat your ass? Not beat your ass if he. I don't even know.
Because
how
the
to phrase
first
that
round,
question.
I'm gonna run the whole time. He ain't gonna touch me.
You think people haven't run from him before?
He's gonna corner,
Not like
he's
me
gonna
though.
corner you
I'm the
and
most athletic
beat
person he's
your
ever gonna
ass.
face in his life.
How long's a boxing round?
Doesn't matter.
3 minutes?
Too long.
If I gave you 3 minutes,
Come on, Cal. You ain't touching this. MC Hammer, get him in here.
could you?
Can't touch
How
us.
old are you?
28.
Could you knock out
I love the confidence. I really do.
a 28-year-old teacher
Let's go, Cal.
And slow pitch softball player.
A professional slow pitch softball player.
How much do you get paid?
I get jerseys. I get jerseys.
You sound like Anthony now. I get jerseys.
I get jerseys. I play D. I'm not conference.
Straight up. Straight up. All right. So I just asked him, if I gave you 3 minutes, could you knock out a 28-year-old teacher and slow pitch softball player straight up?
I might have to bite his ear off. Mike Tyson, shout out.
We're back to the ear thing. Round and round we go. All right. I still wouldn't take a punch from Kelly.
I would.
There's no way. There's no way.
Compared to Tyson and
McGregor,
I'm taking Kelly.
Yeah,
Tyson, if I take a punch from Tyson...
I'm genuinely afraid of Tyson.
So
he's only like my height.
I don't care.
Let me say this.
I'm genuinely afraid
if
of
Rough
him.
and Rowdy doesn't come back to Youngstown, if it's in Pittsburgh, are we still doing this, YSN?
What?
Like me going?
Listen, I will drive you to LA. I don't care. You're
Well,
going to do it.
if it's in West Virginia, we'll drive you down.
But I need Kelly to train me after he knocks
drive
me
you
out.
anywhere.
We'll get Kelly. We'll figure out a way. We got to talk to Kelly about sponsorships anyway. We'll get Kelly to train you. You're gonna have to use his app probably. You can train with Kelly right now.
That's
in his
fine.
app. I think it's
Listen,
Sweet Science.
I want to fight someone from Barstool. I gave him 100. I gave him a 20-pound difference. You can fight me at I weigh 145. Go ahead. I'll go 165. I'll give you a 20-pound difference.
I got the bubbles. It's coming.
Well, come get it, Kelly.
Why would you call out Kelly Pavlik? Like, I would rather call out a 17-year veteran teacher and be like, let's have a celebrity fight.
Who was it? Aaron Gagne? I'll take him yard there. Aaron Walker? I'll take him yard.
Okay. He says absolutely. I can punish them for 2 minutes and 45 seconds as well.
I know he ain't talking about me though. He ain't talking about me though.
Dude.
It's implied. I think he knows exactly who he's talking about.
We got to get Kelly on the phone. I'll see if I can get him to call in. We got it. Can we?
Kelly, after you kick my ass, you train me, but you ain't gonna touch me that first round.
Is this like organized? Like, would this be an organized punch like from Tyson or?
Nope.
Is this like a back alley?
I'm dancing around. He ain't gonna touch me.
Back alley out of the bar. Tyson, McGregor, Kelly.
I might lick his ear.
Whatever.
Who knows?
How many rounds do you think you can last with Kelly? 1?
2. I get out of the first. I definitely get out of the first.
Don't look at me. I have no confidence in that one.
I ain't looking at nobody. I'm looking at myself. I get out of the first.
You're taking him 2.
I'm not taking him 2, but I get out of the first. Yes, that's
So now that he's calling in, all of a sudden
I might throw 1 or 2 punches, but I'm getting out of the first.
Doesn't Kelly have like insanely long arms anyway?
It doesn't matter. He ain't touching me.
Yes, he is.
God love
and
him.
not to disarm the fact that
That's
he
why they call
also
me
bench
Slime.
presses a Cadillac now. So he's throwing hurting bombs like we saw in Rocky Balboa.
Go ahead, Kelly. Throw them all you want.
You got knocked out by your brother, and you're calling out a world
That's because I
champion.
stood there. That's because I stood there.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I'm Booby Miles when it comes to him.
Booby Miles played football and he didn't finish the movie.
Yeah, but he got out of the first round, didn't he?
Not in the playoffs.
He made it to the second quarter. I'm not talking about the rest of the game. I'm talking about the first quarter.
Oh, dude. I can't wait till he calls in.
Oh, boy.
Come on, Cal.
Like,
just train me after you beat me up. But let me get out the first round.
So we got to preface this. If he calls in, we'll preface this and we'll say, listen, Tristan Reynolds lives in New Waterford, not a far drive from Columbiana, and we'll give your address just in case he needs to check up on you from time to time. But you want to train?
Check up on me. I'll come in your house, knock on your door, and leave you a basket.
What?
With some tampons or something. I don't know. Whatever he wants.
See, this is where Tristan gets dangerous because you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. Ever. So when he talks smack, he's the best smack talker there is.
Some toilet paper if he shits himself.
See, there we go. There we go. The best smack talker there is this side of the Mississippi. But you just never know what to expect. So we're going to take a quick break. We owe one. And we'll be back with the YSN Power Hour right after this. Hopefully Tristan's still here and alive. We'll be back right after this.
Come on, Cal.
21
Good evening,
News.
and thank you for joining us.
Let's get right to our top
More
story
experienced reporters
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
telling more local stories
We'll look at
Baby
efforts
boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
around our
Good
valley.
afternoon.
Community in Niles,
We are
one
here in
Triangle
Youngstown,
Valley
right up.
business.
Because you expect
Important for everyone. No place like home.
more local news.
In Mercer County
Before
Court.
they become life-threatening.
21 News is our Valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
And welcome back to the YSN Power Hour. DJ Oakley with you. Tristan's in the Conor McGregor glasses in case Kelly calls. He wants to make sure that he's ready to go. Our resident talker.
I know Jermaine Taylor, so.
What the hell does that mean?
That's who he beat to get the title. I ain't know Jermaine Taylor.
Dude, he's going to punk you like... Oh my gosh.
I'll be his Bernard Hopkins every day of the week.
Oh, I don't want to be in the room. I don't want to be in the room. That is terrifying. He's going to come through that door and just whoop on you.
If you do, just please text me so I can leave first.
You did say that you were going to run.
And then he's going to run.
That's what he does. He's Conor McGregor. He's Conor McGregor. He just does this and then disappears.
I'm not Jermaine Taylor, but I will be Bernard Hopkins.
How long did it take you to come with that line?
I am you're Buster Douglas if you're Mike Tyson.
So you're talking shit on Tyson now?
I'm his Buster Douglas. Come on, Mike.
If Tyson comes in here, you better write a will.
Yeah,
or
I'm out of here, man.
He might actually kill you.
If he rolls in here, I'm going right out the back.
He's gonna bring
I'm gonna
tigers.
shake his hand and
Yeah,
say
man.
hi, but then
He might bring tigers.
That's a jungle cat.
I'm at the back.
Yeah, I just wouldn't take a punch from Kelly Pavlik. Like at 145 pounds, I would take Conor McGregor because there's less coming behind it. I don't care if it's registered.
It's literally registered.
Doesn't matter. Again, there's lemonade stands that are registered, and they're not delivering the goods.
So you're saying you'll take a left from McGregor?
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm texting him today. That's my boy.
You gonna text Conor McGregor?
He's top 8 on MySpace.
On MySpace. Are you still friends with Tom on MySpace?
Yeah, he's number 1.
He's number 1.
And McGregor's 2.
How many friends do you have on MySpace?
A decent amount.
Do you have more friends on Insta or on MySpace?
Deleted my Instagram.
Did you really?
Yeah, nah, it's still there.
I was gonna say. What is your Insta so people can get a hold of you and tell you?
T_car, like CAR 99.
He won't follow you back.
He won't follow you back.
I don't even know your name. What is it? I drink Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew.
This Dr. Pepper's terrible.
I lose 40-yard dashes.
Well, I'm glad you drank 2 of them before you figured out that it's terrible.
It's awful. I need the caffeine. I had a headache.
Was Kelly calling in? I want this conversation.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look good. He's a busy guy. Like the fact that he answered one of my texts
busy guy.
during the broadcast.
I think he's scared.
That's what happens when you're a world champion. You're busy.
No, I think he's scared.
What would you do if you were world champ of anything?
That's hard to tell. Been there once.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say of what?
No. But if I was Kelly.
No, if you're a world champ. I'm not asking you what you'd do if you were Kelly Pavlik.
Market the hell out of myself.
Oh, absolutely. He's something to do with affliction. The Ghost.
He
I
did.
still have the shirt.
I do too. The black one?
Yeah,
Yep.
the Ghost.
Yep. I still have the Affliction shirt hanging in my closet, my
Says the
jersey
Ghost,
closet.
bro. That's an awesome shirt. I still have it.
Is it bad that I have a jersey closet? Like, I just said that and realized that probably sounds really, really bad.
No, that's not
I got one too, so it's
I got
okay.
one too.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Rich, you have a jersey closet?
Nah,
How many jerseys do you have?
You're a goober.
All Indians, don't you?
pretty much.
It is all Cleveland.
One Browns one.
Who?
Chubb.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, see, it's guaranteed because I was gonna get a Baker one, but I'm like, I just.
Baker's gonna be.
I don't
You
know.
gotta get a personalized one. It's the only one that won't change on you.
Or Bernie Kosar.
Well, I think Chubb's the real deal, honestly. I think he's gonna be here for a long time, and he's good.
So let's fast forward to next year. They split or Browns take two?
From the Steelers?
Oh, they're gonna split again.
Do you think they're gonna
They're
split?
definitely gonna split
I
again.
think Steelers take two.
No.
If there's a number 7 in the lineup,
Oh,
Steelers take two.
lights
give
out,
me a
Girl
break.
Scout.
Give me a break.
Dude, Steelers take two.
Dude, like he owns the Browns.
You lost,
Yeah, it
you
was
lost
like
to
30
Duck.
years ago.
You lost to Duck.
30 years.
I just got a Snapchat last night from my buddy. Duck was playing cornhole at like a random bar. Like that's what Duck
That's
does.
your backup.
What does that have to do with
You
anything?
guys lost to him. You lost to
So
him.
I could go out there and play cornhole if I was.
But so
an
you beat the
NFL
Browns
player.
there?
What does that have to do with
That's
beating
what
the
Duck did.
Browns?
That's what Duck did.
No, Duck beat the Browns.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What does cornhole have to do with that?
He's chucking cornhole bags
So?
in the middle of June, and he's still gonna beat you guys.
No. No.
That's what our quarterback does.
You had a first round draft pick as a quarterback. We had a Division III quarterback.
FCS. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
he's FCS.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You guys still
Division
lost.
III.
Division 3 quarterback.
Doesn't matter.
It's true. I mean,
I could have played quarterback and beat y'all.
All right.
now we're
That's
getting a little carried
stretching
away.
it.
Confidence.
Now we're getting
The
carried.
same one that
How-
thinks he could take a punch from McGregor.
How far do you think you could throw a football?
I could play any professional sport except for hockey because I'm not a really good skater.
Describe professional. Like what level?
NFL, NBA.
Do you want to have a
MLB.
little? You want to have a little combine?
Yeah, anyone that wants to come get it, come get it.
No. This was you against you.
Yeah.
They don't
They
play
don't
each
play
other in the
against each
combine.
other.
I would not do hockey though. I'm not a good skater.
That's fine. So baseball, football, basketball, all check marks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we have our next challenge. We will have the Tristan Reynolds Combine.
Thank you for
And,
coming today, by the way.
yeah.
This takes everything away from me, so I'm happy.
Yeah, we will have the Tristan Reynolds Combine. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the lowest scores of everybody at a position that you would play. So
I'm
center
like a
field.
slot receiver.
Okay, slot receiver.
I'd probably play like
You got a
right,
pen?
maybe. My arm's not too big. My glove's very good though, but my arm's not very
So that'd be
good.
what, left field?
Right field. Left field or right field?
Probably second
My
base,
arm's not-
honestly.
my
Play
arm's not
second
the
Left
base.
field, because that's where Barry played. And he was bad arm, apparently.
My arm's not very good.
Okay. So corner outfielder. I would bet that, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. I'll bet that you would rank somewhere in the middle at the players at C.
I'm better than everyone there, probably maybe. The Astros are good. The Astros are good.
Astros are good. Are very
Astros
good.
are
He
very
wouldn't even
good.
be on the call list for Pletcher.
That's because I'm in the league, so he can't call me.
What league?
The league.
Like the league that
No,
plays
league,
against
DA,
the
league.
the softball versus the prisoners. Like,
That was a good league too.
I'm just saying.
Hey, don't sleep on me, bro. I'm telling you, don't sleep.
We're
on
not
me.
sleeping. We're
Don't
wide
sleep.
awake, and we're looking at you and going,
Yeah, don't
"What
sleep.
the hell is
Don't
this kid
sleep.
talking about?"
Don't sleep. I'm telling you right now, I'm the most athletic person you're ever gonna meet in your life.
You told me that one time, and what was the? I said,
I've met
"What?"
some pretty physical specimens in my life.
You never met me though. At the time you met that person.
You told. Listen, Tristan tells me this after our first softball game of what was it? Last year we played. I put him in right field because they kept hitting the ball to right field.
I don't play right field.
And he tells me he doesn't play right field, and not to disrespect him, and that I'm the most athletic. And this is a sober Tristan. He says, I'm the most athletic person you've ever met. And to which, if anybody knows me, knows that I've got just as big a mouth as Tristan. I've just learned to be more calculated. And I had enough. And I said, you're not the most athletic person in your family. To
I
which
am,
That
100%.
didn't go well. To which I reminded him again, as I will remind him again, he got knocked out on the 18th green.
That doesn't matter.
By his
Who's talking
brother,
about fighting? I'm talking about sports. I'm talking
who
about
beat him in a game of golf that
Who
day.
can beat me at anything? Golf is not a sport.
Golf is a sport.
Definitely a sport.
Yeah,
Golf
you
is a
hit a
sport.
white ball. Can you?
What do you
Golf
do in
is
baseball?
hard.
Huh?
What do you do in baseball?
It's bigger than a golf ball.
That makes it harder.
At the end of the day, the most athletic person here.
It's moving
In general,
too. Baseball's
every
moving.
year
The golf
I've
ball
met.
sits
I'll
on the
play.
tee.
I'll play in a basketball game.
Shit,
I'd probably beat you by 2. I'd probably beat you by
I'll
4.
beat him.
No, I would smoke you. I'd probably smoke you.
Yeah, you would
Definitely
not.
would smoke you.
I would kill you.
No, absolutely
You wouldn't
not.
make it to 11.
No. I would
I'll play in a
dust
ba-
you.
I'll play in a
You're not
basketball
fast
game.
enough.
Shot, I don't need
yeah,
to be
yeah,
fast.
you actually may be a tougher game than him. Yoke, we probably kill each other. To be honest.
This is true. He knows the competitor that comes out. He's seen this firsthand. I will kill you before you beat me. That's how it. That's how it
we
will
would
go.
turn into a fist fight if we play each other. Q, I know you're a hooper, but I still get you. You might be a closer game because I would dust you. You're too slow.
The fact that he has the alter ego with the sunglasses on, like, and then if he takes the sunglasses off, he's like,
Yeah.
the kind of a kid you want, your daughter to marry. Like that's Tristan right there.
When we playing?
That's YSN whenever they want it.
Well, you've got a combine to go through first.
I'll do everything at the same day.
Jeez. All right, we'll line it up.
I'll do the 40 bench and play y'all.
You free on Saturday?
Got nothing going on.
Look at him. The attitude. He thinks he's Conor McGregor.
It's the
right now.
glasses.
It is the
I got
glasses.
nothing going on except embarrassing you guys.
Did you play basketball in high school?
Doesn't matter what I did. Imagine what you did.
Oh, wait a minute.
I played.
Keep going with this. Keep going with this.
Doesn't
'cause
matter what you did.
Homeboy's gonna find a little ditty for everybody at home.
Doesn't matter what any of y'all did. It matters what's gonna happen.
When's the last time you played basketball?
That doesn't matter either. You just show
Yeah,
up.
that's not a good answer.
Just show up. Just show up. I would dust all y'all.
All right.
I'm more worried about him because he probably would tackle me.
No holds barred, man.
All right. Quinn and I
The
against you
arrogance of
two.
basketball.
We probably win. I bet me and Yoke win. And the game of 2 on 2.
In 2-on-2?
2 and
We would
2.
absolutely
No
win.
shot.
All right, we'll play you.
I would have
No
Yoke.
We'll play.
Yoke would guard Q, and he would not.
Come
dribble
to the
ball.
preserve and we'll play.
I don't need to worry about it then.
We
'cause now I
call our own
got
fouls.
post. Now I got post.
There we go, baby.
That's beautiful.
That is the guy.
Who's your coach at Christmas?
Earrings in,
Gates.
Coach
Rebels
Gates.
basketball jersey with the Rebel flag behind him. Crestview Rebel flag.
I hope Coach Gates is watching this. I hope he calls.
I mean, look at that.
Hey, Coach Gates, know I got a strap though. I shoot.
Is
I'll
that
take-
showing up on there?
I would take it to the rim every day of the week.
Yep.
Can I make a graphic with that?
Yo, they want to play 2 on 2. Me and you versus them.
Out.
You don't think
See,
we win?
that's called intelligence.
No.
Yeah, we win every day of the week.
No.
Okay, I'll be 1 on 2. I'll beat you guys.
And that's the only reason I said no, because I knew he was going to come out with that.
Doesn't matter.
You actually think you'll beat them
I
one?
don't think you'd score a point. One
No,
or two.
not a chance.
Absolutely, I would.
Not a chance.
Absolutely, I would.
Not a chance. There's no.
I'm going 11-1.
Nope.
Because I think you guys are laughing too hard by 10-0.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
You laugh in my face, I'm gonna come out of your neck, so it doesn't matter.
And do what?
Score? What do you want me to do? Like kill him? No, we're talking about
I
basketball.
thought that's what we were talking
We're
about.
not talking about murder.
I thought you
Tristan's
were,
gonna commit capital murder
I was
on a
gonna-
basketball court.
We're talking about murder.
I
We're
just
talking
see him
about
taking
who.
out these gloves out of his pocket.
It doesn't matter what it is, I'm gonna win. I'm telling you.
I love the attitude. I just think you're crazy.
You take off the glasses and say that same thing.
I'll still win.
You did it.
No shot.
I think you're writing checks right now, dude.
Kelly, Tyson, McGregor.
That's the thing. Out of all of this, he called out Kelly Pavlik.
Oh my.
Kelly's the only one that would actually do this, though.
Oh, Kelly will kill you.
Not in 1 round.
Yeah.
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 Don't touch me.
Yeah. No. And in his words, in 15 seconds.
Well, 15. Oh, Kelly, 15 seconds. You put $1,000 you owe YSN if I make it past 15 seconds. $1,000.
Dude, Stop. Stop.
Not 15 seconds.
I'm gonna let that keep running because that's $1,000.
Dude, you're out of your mind.
15 seconds. You think he knocks me out in 15 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
If it's street fight style?
Bring him in right now.
Back alley of YSN.
Oh my gosh.
15 seconds? Are you serious? You have that little doubt?
It's Kelly Pavlik.
It's Tristan Reynolds. What are we doing here? You want to compare names?
Dude, he's taking you out.
Not in 15 seconds. He
15
can't even
seconds.
spell my name in 15 seconds.
Your name's not hard to spell.
Exactly.
Spell Pavlik.
Doesn't matter. Not relevant.
Oh, T. I love it. You're going to get killed, though.
Maybe in 30, not in 15.
I'll take 30.
15, I'll get away.
Do you think, honestly, like, in your heart of hearts...
I feel like I'm going to get attacked
15
if I sit
seconds
next to him.
on everything I love. Yes, he will not knock me out. 30 seconds? Nah, I might be
And
even.
you guys gotta lock up. I mean, you're...
We'll lock up. We'll lock up. We'll touch gloves.
And in 15 seconds...
Yes, I'll get away.
What are you going to do? Just run the other way?
I'm going to shove his little punk ass.
Do you... What?
You say Kelly Pavlik. Say it again.
Kelly Pavlik.
Tristan Reynolds.
You're going to
Say it
shove
again.
him.
Say it again.
Kelly Pavlik.
Tristan Reynolds.
World champion Kelly Pavlik.
Tristan Reynolds.
I didn't
Self-proclaimed world champion.
Self-proclaimed. In what?
Everything.
Cup stacking?
Doesn't matter what it is. I'm better than everyone.
He couldn't even beat me in the fruit punch challenge.
That's true. You did lose the Capri Sun challenge.
You got that thing down.
I don't drink
quick.
them either.
You got that thing down quick.
I'm just
I know,
good at it.
That was
That is
I'm
true.
just better than you at it.
That is true. He does have
I
a
don't
point.
suck better than you. I get. What do you want me to say?
Oh, there we go. There we go. No, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Oh, let's go then.
Part of me says you're not buying it either. You're just trying to get this going. Trying to
buy
make
it.
this viral.
Every day of the week.
You're
He just
legit
wants
on
more
this.
Insta followers.
We're gonna get you to sign a contract that
And
releases.
after I win this, this challenge, he's gonna train me, and we're gonna go to Rough and Rowdy, and then I'm gonna reclaim my belt.
You never had a belt.
Should have.
Do they even give you a belt?
No.
They give you a jacket.
Did you get a jacket?
No, I lost.
But you got interviewed.
Yes, I did.
Can you buy the jacket from like the store?
I don't want
Probably.
I don't want a loser's jacket. I want a winner's jacket.
It's the same jacket.
Nah,
You sure?
you gotta pay for it though. I want a winner's jacket.
I would probably just pay for the jacket so I didn't have to get my ass beat.
Let's go,
Buy
Kel.
one. Let's buy one and put.
Kel,
South
after I
Carolina
win this
champion on the
challenge,
back.
go ahead and train me. Then we'll,
So
Barstool-
here's what we're
Barstool
putting on the
YSN
line.
coming
You
too.
are going to beat Kelly Pavlik, and when you do,
Whoa. What do you mean beat? I said survive.
okay, you're gonna make it a round.
That is true. Tristan never said he's going to win.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna make it one round.
Yes, I'll make it
3-minute
one.
round.
3 minutes.
3-minute round.
Can we do 2?
No, it's been 3 the entire
Okay,
time.
3. Bring it.
3-minute round. You survive.
Yep.
And by surviving, I mean if we call the fight, it's over.
Yep.
And we'll be fair about it.
Yep. I get headgear. He don't.
He don't need it.
Because I'm
He
coming at
doesn't
his
need
neck.
anything.
You think he needs it?
He might need it because I might knock him out.
Dude, he's got like a
You just-
17-foot wingspan.
You just tried to shorten the fight, and you're like, I said I'll survive.
But he might be stretching like this. Whack. You never know.
Do you think? What are the odds you would knock out Kelly Pavlik?
5 to 10.
2 to 1 odds
Yeah, probably.
that you knocked him out?
Yeah. Clean. Nah.
He's got to be cracking sometime. I'm like, I didn't even know where to go with that.
Nah,
2
I'm
to
not
1
throwing
odds.
no punches.
You're not going to throw any
Put
punches
every
out.
penny I
I
have on
might.
Kelly.
Yeah, I would mortgage my house on this.
Every penny I got.
I'm not knocking him out, but he ain't knocking me out in 1.
Yeah, you will.
No. Come on, Cal.
Well, it's not headgear. Like if you got headgear
But you
on,
first said I just had to last 30 seconds.
I still think even with headgear, one punch and he's out.
You said 30 seconds though, and I get to move.
if you go 30 seconds and you don't get to move, you're toast.
Oh yeah, no, hell yeah, it's just sitting here just punching me in the mouth.
Which way is it?
If I get to move, 30 seconds?
3 minutes and you get to move all around the ring. 30 seconds, you got to stand there.
I'll move for 3 minutes.
You're going to lose both ways. It doesn't matter.
There's nothing in this that you win. You realize it.
That's fine. Go ahead, stack the odds, baby. Let's go.
I love that. But there is some realism to this.
There is realism. He ain't going to touch me.
Yes, he will.
No, he will not.
A few times. And it's going to hurt very badly.
Maybe a clip or two.
He won't even feel it.
No, he won't. It'll just be...
It'll be a numbing pain down his body and then his back hitting the ground.
What's
I love that you guys don't think this. I love it. Because I'm going to win.
It'd be different if it was like me versus you, right? If you and I are
doesn't
fighting...
matter who goes against me. You're not going to knock me out in 1 round. I got 2 minutes to run. You're not going to touch me.
You have 3 minutes to run.
I thought we said 2.
You said 2. 3.
Okay, 3 then. Let's go. I'm jumping off the top ropes and getting the Rob Van Dam. RVD.
I don't know what to say.
I got nothing left.
You've officially made me speechless.
Supreme
Exactly, that's what I do.
I love the confidence. Not a chance in hell.
No, there's 0. Less than 0.
I love that. I love it.
No.
I have a better chance of finishing my 40 than you do.
That's
Coming close to Kelly.
That's not good.
Well, that's what you think. I know what I think, so that's
Well,
all that
that's fine. You know, like at some point.
I'm getting out of the first round. Yes, I am.
If he kills you, can I have your car?
Yeah, you can have it.
All right.
Why do you want his car?
You just gotta get 10
Better
points.
on gas.
Here's one for you. If you win, you can have Quinn's car.
I would legitimately
I
put
can't
that
drive
on
stick.
my bet that if you beat Kelly Pavlik, straight up
I'm
beat him.
not beating him. I'm
You can
saying
have
I'll
my
get out of the first round. Who the hell said
We're
I'm
trading
beating him?
cars.
I'm not beating him. I'm getting out.
You
of
said
the
you're
first
knocking him out, so that means you beat
You
him.
knock
I
out,
said I
you
could.
knock out Kelly,
I said
we'll
I
trade
could.
cars.
I said I could knock him out.
How are you, with a sledgehammer?
If Kelly does the Conor McGregor and puts his neck out like this, KOs. Good night.
Isn't Kelly like 6 foot something?
Doesn't matter. I'll put him back in the
He'll be
Willy Wonka
swinging like
factory.
this and you won't even come close
No,
to
you
him.
won't.
Yeah, I will.
No, you won't.
Next day he'll wake up to the
He'll be-
Wizard of Oz. We represent the
It'll-
Lollipop Guild.
it'll be like-
Lollipop Guild. Lollipop Guild.
It'll be like getting hit by a pillow, like a couch cushion.
Kelly, I swing straight bricks.
His rights registered.
Yeah, it's registered at the Ohio BMV.
You better bring Connor and Mike with you because they're all getting it too.
Dude, there's no way. I don't know how we got on this topic. I'm very intrigued now. And I'm sure people are frustrated.
We're doing 1 round, me versus Kelly. I'm
3
making
minutes.
that. No, we're doing 1. I make it out of the first, I win. Kelly, if I don't make it out of the first, you lose. 1 round, 3 minutes. That's it.
Kelly would win if he didn't get out of the first.
It doesn't matter. If I make it out of the first alive, I win. Or not knocked out.
He's not going to kill you.
Yeah, he's not going to kill you. You're going to be KO'd.
No. It's just too slow.
This is a world champion boxer. This
I'm
isn't
Bernard Hopkins.
like. This isn't like.
Tell him I'm Bernard Hopkins. I'm not Jermaine Taylor.
I'm not sending that text.
I'm not Jermaine Taylor. I mean, I'm not Bernard. I'm not, and now I'm also not Bernard. So let's go.
You're certainly not either one of those guys.
Jermaine or Bernard. I'm not
No,
either.
I would like to see you fight your brothers first.
Doesn't matter. I'm going right for the champ.
No. You can't Paul Munson this. You gotta fight your way out of your family.
Nope. I'm going for the champ.
I would say.
I'm the champ, so I'm going for the champ.
Could you beat Cameron in a fight?
I'm the champ. I'm going for the champ.
Could you beat Jordan in a fight?
I'm the champ. I'm going for the champ.
That's a no.
That's a no.
Yeah.
I'll fight him anywhere else other than a golf course. That was cheap. Like I want like flat ground.
Well, there you go. Set it up. 18th green, Firestone
Is
Farms.
Jordy working right now?
I don't know. Call him.
We're gonna try to. We're gonna take a quick break. Our last break of the
I
show.
want
I'm gonna
Kelly,
get Jordy
though. I
on the
want Kelly.
phone, and we're gonna talk some sense into
I want
you.
Kelly.
I think you've got hit in the head way too many times. Maybe you're
Kelly.
still on Dream Street.
CTE.
Well, yeah, you got Antonio Brown syndrome right now. Bro.
Yeah, everyone says.
We'll talk to. We'll see if we can get Jordy Reynolds on the phone right after this and talk some sense into his brother before he gets killed here on YSN.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at bairdbrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
Friday night, it's fresh limousine. I'm feeling pretty good about myself, like I'm living the dream. Platform shoes, strut down the street. It's gonna get hot in here, I hope you can handle the heat.
Over the years, you watched us grow, and as we've grown, so has the Myers Family Insurance team.
Thanks to all of you who have trusted our families to help you with your Medicare needs.
Myers Family Insurance looks forward to helping you now for years to come. So call our family today and remind them how cute we are.
Myers Family Insurance continues to be the area's resource for all your Medicare and retirement needs. Call today, 330-286-3044.
And welcome back to the Power Hour. DJ Oakley with you. It has been an incredible, so far, 2 hours and 41 minutes of complete just chaos. Oh, we got Jordy Reynolds is trying to get on the phone. We're going to have to... he sends you right to voicemail. Yep, he dropped you. So
let me call Cameron.
You think... We're going to turn your mic off for now. At the end of this, like, we had a nice conversation going, and then it got into who would you rather get knocked out by, and then it's turned into a full bore, like, Tristan thinks he can fight the former world was light heavyweight champion, I think, middleweight of the world. Incredible, like, and now the glasses go back on. He almost got beat by a Subway sandwich during the break, by the way. So, Kelly, if you're out there, the secret is apparently chicken, diced very finely to put Tristan down. So he's still calling.
Bernard Hopkins.
He's calling.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Yeah. Your Rolodex ain't working, man. I think everybody's watching. Like, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Like, you're not. I'm not going to be part of it. Who else was there? Was it Tim?
Nah.
Who was it? Jake?
No. I'll call Jake right now.
Was Jake there? Call Jake. Jake Leone, one of our good friends, very close, probably one of the more well-rounded individuals from a standpoint of has a good head on his shoulders. And he's probably going to tell Tristan, and tell him he's on the air so he doesn't drop F-bombs like some people. Yeah, Quinn.
How dare me.
See if we get...
He's in Russia.
Who's in Russia?
This isn't Russia.
This got out of control fast.
Oh, I get a text from Paul Munson. Please get your facts straight. If you're going to talk smack, 6'3" was the best time. Don't use the words.
Your call has
Actually, we're going to use 6'4'9" because you dropped the fastest, you dropped the slowest, and that's what. So, Paul, I do apologize. You didn't run a 6'5", you ran a 6'4'9". So, trash. Yeah, hey, even a 6'3", like if that's
Quinn,
the way
you
we're
run
going.
faster than that?
Yes. I could fall and get back up and finish.
Could you run faster than 6'3"?
I hope so.
I hope there's nobody at this table that is slower than 6'3". I really hope that. Paul still believes that he's faster than Quinn.
Oh, hell no.
If Tristan says no, I mean, he's been on point all day today.
Tristan's the expert today.
I would say Paul loses by 3 strides.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe more.
Let's get Quinn out there one more time.
Let's not see what we did.
Well, I'll let you off the hook for a vlog 1 week if you want to run a
a little bargain.
I don't want to run a 40.
Well, then you get 2 vlogs.
I'll run a 40.
You're dying to run. We know you.
He's gonna run a 40, drink a 40.
We
it's
know
all
you
set.
had a good time, Frank. The whole town knows you had a good time. What's that from? Old School. You ever see that movie?
I'll carry you on my back.
You need to check
I'll carry
out.
you on my back.
What's
and
that
I'll still
about?
run faster
I'm
than
way
Austin.
It's
too
about
fat. You
college dorms and, or I guess college fraternities.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I'm surprised you've never seen it. It is a little
No.
bit of an older movie.
What is it?
Old School with Will Ferrell.
You're my boy, Blue.
That's it. You need to see that.
All right.
That's your homework for Thursday. You gotta see Old
Watch
School.
Old School.
Professor
Old
Oakley, classes in session.
Educate yourself. I mean, really. I mean, that's one of those movies you just have to see.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Old School. Back in the day, whenever I went to college, everybody said it was the one with John Belushi, that Animal House.
Animal House. I've seen that. That's funny.
How have you seen Animal House but
I
not
have
Old
seen
School?
that. I
That's
don't
what's
know.
awesome.
Will Ferrell. That's like Will Ferrell's breakout, man.
I think that was his best
Really?
movie. I really do. That and
We're going
Kicking and
streaking.
Screaming.
Kicking and Screaming is
Kicking and
really
Screaming
good.
was the most underrated Will Ferrell movie
Oh yes, he's like
ever.
If the pizza does not come, we'll eat the young son.
Oh, that movie is good.
You're the juice box guy.
Hey, look who it is! Look at it!
all right. Get him on the horn. Tell him we're on the air.
Hey, you're on the air right now. I need you to call into YSN
For what?
because I'm about to knock you out next to Kelly.
You're gonna what?
Knock you and Kelly Pavlik out. So I need you to call into the show. Can you move that real quick? So
I can hear him.
Oh, all right, you're on. You go ahead and talk. Right? Can
So-
I not? Can I not last around with Kelly Pavlik?
No, you would not.
We're talking me running away for 3 minutes.
I don't think you can run away for 3 minutes
Why?
because he's Kelly Pavlik.
I don't care who he is. I don't care if he's Usain Bolt or Lightning McQueen or I
Hold
don't
on, hold on there, champ. Hey, Jordy, it's DJ. Can you give the story about the 18th green where
It was a cheap shot.
let Jordy tell it.
He can knock me out any day of the week, but he
Let
definitely
him know.
cheap shot me.
Let him know that no f-bombs. Anything else flies, but no
Just don't
f-bombs.
swear.
Let's. Can you tell the story only the way you can tell it?
All right, here we go. So we went out to Beaver Meadows. We were playing 9 holes. We were playing best ball, team golf. Loser was to buy beer. Tristan's team jumped out to a lead on the first couple holes, and then RJ May decided he was going to play out of his butt and brought us back to even going into the 9th hole or the 18th hole. Because I think we played the back 9.
Play the back nine, punk.
RJ plays an amazing hole and gets us on the green with 2 shots. Tristan's team implodes and nobody hit the ball straight. They're on like hit 6
I'll kick his ass
or
right now.
whatever's hit 6 or hit 5, something like that. And RJ's putting for birdie. Then the fight breaks out and it's an argument back and forth over the amount of strokes they had, which obviously they can't count.
Oh, shut up.
Then it turned into an argument, a brother-style argument, which ended in
Me looking away and you cheap shot me.
you didn't look. You were looking right at me.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Yes, anyone there, I was looking away, Bridge. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kelly Pavlik, I will last the whole round. I'll knock you out if I'm looking.
All right. Well, I mean, if you want to do
Get him on,
we can
too.
do a live. We can
Get
do a
him on.
live boxing match.
I'm in. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll make. It's not gonna be sanctioned or anything, but we'll make it work.
Let's do it.
Jordy, what? The best part of the story wasn't told by you. Was when you knocked Tristan out. Everybody just kind of left him on the green.
Oh no! When he got knocked out, RJ stepped over him and made the putt.
Yeah, I woke up and I said I still want to fight, though.
Yeah, that would have been a bad day.
I'd have bit your wiener out.
Jeez. Jordy, thank you so much. We'll set this up. We appreciate you calling in, dude.
Hey, not a problem, guys.
He's a liar.
He's not. Why wouldn't you say that while he was on the phone?
You're a liar. He's listening.
He annihilated you. Like,
No, oh my god, it's like you looking at that door and me punching you in the jaw.
One punch KO. Or KO.
I've been knocked out 6 times in my whole time in life. Yes.
How many by your brothers?
1.
And the other 5?
On a green with a putt made afterwards.
I got kicked in the head twice.
By?
Some guy I didn't know.
Where?
Places.
First off, who kicks?
Exactly what I said. I kicked Tim in the mouth.
I do. I remember that well.
Right in the teeth. That's the best game I ever played. He said, who kicks in the mouth? I was like, I fight on the defensive.
Listen, this is in warm-ups for a men's slow-pitch softball game. Tristan lines. How did that even start? I don't even remember how it started. I
said something about his family. I don't want to mention the names that I said.
Tim came over, and I just see him squared up like Mortal Kombat. And Tim goes to do something, and Tristan kicks him square in the mouth. And it's over.
It's done. It's done. That's all I need, Kelly. Let's go.
I've never seen anybody start a fight with a kick. Like a legit street fight.
Right to the mouth.
Throws a kick at him like he's Bruce Lee.
I landed it too, hard as heck.
Dude, he was like Shawn Michaels landing the sweet chin music. And the rest of the game, Tim had the best game of his life. It was unbelievable.
Sometimes you just need a kick in the teeth or the ass. One of the two.
And you delivered it.
Yes. That's what I do.
It was the craziest thing.
You're in trouble now.
Who is it?
What you started.
What is my mom? I ain't answering that.
Oh, yeah.
She'll kick your ass, too.
That was the other 4 knockouts.
I ain't answering that. I will get knocked out.
That was incredible. I'm glad you brought that back up because that was one of the few memories that I completely overlapped. Yeah, I don't think you're winning against your brother either.
I'm winning against everybody.
Your brother's a cop, number one.
I don't care.
Nope. How long can you last against Jordy?
I would win all 3 rounds.
3-minute rounds, you're going to win all 3 rounds. Yep. All right.
And I'm
We're going to
Kelly
figure this out.
with 1. Oh, boy.
Is this your mom?
Better not be Kelly.
It's not Kelly. You might want to put the headphones on for this one. Welcome in, caller. You're on the YSN hotline.
Tristan Reynolds.
Who's this?
You didn't want to answer your mama's call. Why didn't you tell them about your fight with J.J. Meyer when you were in Little League?
No.
Wait, Mama Reynolds. Can we get this from you?
Yeah, he was pitching, and J.J. was playing shortstop, and they were probably, 9 years old, Tristan?
Yeah, right.
And, a couple plays went south, and the shortstop, J.J., come over and threw his glove down at Tristan and asked him why he was pitching like that, and then Tristan threw his glove down and asked him why he couldn't ground certain kind of or feel some ground balls there. So they dropped gloves and went fisticuff out on the field, and Jay Radman, the umpire, had to come out and stop the fight between the two teammates in the middle of the field.
Oh my goodness!
Ever since then, I've been a fighter.
Let me ask you this, Cindy: Is there a chance that Tristan could take Jordy?
I wouldn't want to be there.
Is there a chance that Tristan could take Kelly Pavlik?
I wouldn't want to be there.
What the hell does that mean?
I love it. And by the way, while we have you on the phone, I just want to thank you. You were one of the earliest supporters of YSN and believed in what we did. So thank you for everything you've done for us. And you're one of the best coaches in the area that gets almost no credit that's deserved. So kudos to you on your retirement and everything you're doing, the fantastic job that you've done with youth sports in the area. Everybody loves you. I've never heard a bad word about you. So, and thanks for producing this young monster across from me.
Oh, yes, he is a monster. So, hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good day, guys.
Take care.
All right.
When your mom calls the show, just set it right. That's where it's at. Like, you had a different tone there when Mama was on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a monster, though.
You are a monster.
She said it.
You are a monster. Honestly, 3 rounds, you think you're taking all rounds against Jordy?
3 1 minute? We'll go 1 minute.
3-minute rounds.
We'll go 1 minute. He can't last 3 minutes, dude. He's fat. You seen him now?
Don't piss off the monster.
I will piss him off.
He's gonna kill you.
He's fat.
Wow. Okay. We'll consult him and whatever he wants to do. Whatever you guys agree.
He's chubby, dude. He's chubby.
Can we run this back on Thursday just to see if it's changed?
No, I'll run it back every day of the week.
We're gonna cut this for sure. We're gonna break it up, and we're gonna say, yeah.
But I will say the Kelly thing. It needs to come into works. I will do 1 round with Kelly, and I'm not doing multiple. I'll do one 3-minute, just one 3-minute round. That's it. Just one.
Which one do you want first? Because
I want Kelly.
You want Kelly first?
Yeah.
He wants the ass kicking first.
No,
because when Kelly knocks him out, the Jordy thing won't happen.
Yeah.
No, because I'll be famous after I beat Kelly. Then Jordan doesn't. He's not even on my works. Like I'm going after McGregor. I'm going out. You know what I mean? Like I'm up. Like Jordan's not even on radar after that.
God love you. You got my full support.
You have my support
number one
too.
fan.
Yeah, after I beat Kelly, like I'm not talking like I'm gonna beat him. I'm just saying he's not gonna knock me out. Then I want McGregor. Then I'm like
I'm gonna be sitting and watching this, and I'm gonna be excited. I will root for you in my heart of hearts as the underdog, but I'm really rooting for Kelly. Like I'm not gonna hide it. Like I'm like
you root for whoever you want, man. That doesn't matter. It's the same at the end of the day. I know I'm gonna win. And then I'm gonna go back on Rough and Rowdy, and then that's where YSN and Barstool is gonna come back into one. And then we're just gonna blow up.
I appreciate the fact that he's doing this for the brand. Like he's all for the brand. He's doing this so YSN is. Don't kill yourself. Like don't get, as my friends would say, don't get killed. Don't get killed trying to do something for
I ain't gonna get killed. I'm just gonna say we gonna blow up.
I wouldn't take
Barstool and YSN are gonna come together after I beat you, Kelly.
See, there's his grand plan. I just have a feeling you won't be there to see it when it comes together.
I will be there to see it. And Kelly's going to be the one crying. But it's okay, Kelly. We'll bring in. We got a nice chair for you right here where this guy's
He'll come in. He's already told me he's coming in.
You going to hold my hand?
No,
don't. No, I'm kidding. Bro, I'm kidding.
I'm not sitting in between them.
You might have to.
I'm not going to.
You might have to.
No.
We'll
because I'm not getting a side effect. Punch to the face. One of them, I'm good.
Hey, man, I'm not sitting next to him either. I'm running away from him, but that's the difference.
Which side do you want? Because, whatever.
Wait, are we doing like a show before we fight each other?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Put him next to me then.
You know who you sound like right now?
I'm staying over here.
Grundy. Like, that was a perfect Grundy move. Like,
Cody Grundy's the strongest person I've ever known in my life.
He is. He absolutely is. But I also think that he would tell you not to fight Kelly Pavlik.
I will, though.
I know you will. None of us think that's a good idea. I don't even think it's a good idea that you fight Jordy. I don't think it's a good idea that you would fight Cameron.
I want Kelly first.
I know you do.
I feel like Tristan can take hell on with a squirt gun right now.
Yeah, he's feeling good. You got 3 minutes. Make your case. Drive us home.
Here's my beef. Kelly, you won't call in. Kelly, you don't want to do 1 round. 1 round. I'm doing 2 minutes. I'll get away. If you don't knock me out, I win.
Quinn, I got some definitely faster than Quinn.
From who?
Munson.
God bless.
That's my beef, though.
I appreciate that.
He needs to worry about taking on Poe.
Yeah, but
or Rick Daly. One of the two.
Ow! Stop. I can hear your knuckles in Dolby Digital. And
ready for this, Kelly?
No. You don't.
No, I'm not punching. I'm just running.
Beef. G. Bourbon Farms, what's your beef?
I got none. I had some and I lost it after this little
Not
display.
even this guy?
I got nothing. I'm not worried about Paul.
Not even Munson?
I have no video.
Wait, when's the
proof of Paul
1-on-1
running
coming?
either?
Which 1-on-1?
Hoops.
Same time you play us 2-on-2.
I think me and Yoko win that.
Oh my!
He's an idiot. Your teammate doesn't even want to play us.
Doesn't matter. Give me the ball. You play defense.
You're up.
Honestly, my beef, since we didn't get to do it last Thursday, would be that we didn't get to call the games due to the weather. So I'm going back to my weather on the beef, the rain.
But you get it tomorrow, man.
I know.
You'll have it tomorrow from
Let's
Lake
do it.
Erie Captain Stadium or whatever they call that out there.
Classic Park.
Classic Park. We'll have more baseball for you tonight, starting 8 o'clock here on YSN. It is the Astro Falcons, managed by Don Pletcher, and the Ohio Yankees. 8 o'clock from Scene 1. I'll have the call for you. And then tomorrow from Erie. Is it Erie, Pennsylvania?
No, Erie's, I think.
Eastlake.
Yeah,
Eastlake is where I always get that confused. Eastlake. It'll be Richie. It'll be myself, and possibly intern Trey. We don't know. We haven't heard from him. Probably should check on him at some point. So we'll have that coverage. Game starts at 6:30. We'll go on the air about 6:20, just to give people something to talk about and something to watch while they're eating their dinner. And then, of course, on Thursday, you can check into the Power Hour tomorrow, the Running Point with Ron Potesta and Anthony Hartwig from 12 to 3 right here on YSN. Gentlemen, pleasure as always. Tristan, please stay alive till Thursday. We'll see you guys next time right here on the YSN Power Hour. See ya!
They say American craftsmanship is making a comeback. Of course, at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, it never went away.
People are floored by Baird Brothers' authentic hardwood floors. They stare at our stairs and adore our doors. Baird Brothers reflects 3 generations of family craftsmanship. Visit our huge in-stock selection in person or at BairdBrothers.com.
Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is here, so it's all hands on deck to make sure your plans still meet your needs for 2020.
Call us today.